so as we had last left it off, the party continued to suspect strange goings on with the Chintak family. Breaking off from the group, Bark and Zirik went to investigate the shed that they were told not to investigate, and upon doing so, they were ambushed and subsequently knocked out. Meanwhile, Brandice met with Vorkaris, and she declared her undying love and told him in confidence that there was nothing wrong with the food. There was just something wrong with the intent of which the food was being given to you. Bark and Zirik had been taken by Jimmy and Pa to hanged up inside a slaughterhouse where the previous group who was here that had a, shall we say, a disagreement with the Chintaks. Well, at that moment, you figured out what their ultimate fate was. They had went towards feeding the Chintaks. As it turns out that they were, in fact, cannibals. Who saw that one come? The party managed to get back together after some clever and / awkward escape from Bark and Zirik. And you stealthed up upon the entrance to the hut itself where all the Chintaks were inside. And when you had surrounded the place, Jim Bob utilized his ring that lets him see through things, and he subsequently told the Chintaks that all of you were outside. A brief, minor negotiation took place, where it turns out the Chintaks had kidnapped Kerry, who had went out for a midnight walk, and were in the process of cooking her. Unwilling to give her up, combat ensued, and Kerry now finds herself stuck between the bosoms of Ma Chintak, a gigantic, obese, sweaty, greasy, disgusting creature.
Lucky girl.
And that was where we had left it off. So, as this combat is happening, Kerry, you come to consciousness a little bit. You feel dizzy and you feel sick as this overpowering stink of BO fills your nostrils. You are restrained at the moment, unable to move due to the all-encompassing, crushing pressure of being stuck between this woman's breasts. So, could you just quickly roll initiative for me, please, Kerry? She's able. Rio, are you able to roll initiative for me? Alright, so I will come back to her whenever she is able to log back in. So, let's continue straight on with where we had left off. So, I believe Lisma and Brandish just had their go. It is Bobby's turn, who is currently stealthed. So, let's have a little look, see what he can do. Alright. He is going to burst out of the trees, reach towards the gigantic Allosaurus, which is Emron, and go to lick him.
Oh.
So he's attacking from stealth. He has advantage on the attack. $21 to hit him.
Yeah, that will hit.
Alright, so you take 12 points 12 points of psychic damage, and I need to roll another 2d6 because he had advantage on the attack.
Okay.
So that is 20 points of psychic damage in total. As this disgusting, grotesque man just jumps out from the tree, just grabs onto your leg, starts humping and licking you, like, you taste good, like reptile. And it is so disgusting that you just innately take damage in your mind.
How much is that in total damage?
That's 20 points of psychic damage.
Yeah, got it. Okay.
All right, and And then with that, he's going to jump off of your leg and going to attempt to make a stealth roll as a bonus action. Because he is one slippery bastard. He does not have advantage. 22, that beats everybody's passive perception. And once again, he disappears into the trees. Emron, you will have an attack of opportunity at disadvantage.
Okay, let's do it. So I am going to do a bite attack at disadvantage.
That's right. As you just hear the snappings of twigs, and you just reach out.
One, I'll roll again.
Yep.
Okay, second roll. Same.
Nice. All right, so you reach inwards and you snap into leaves and twigs, and you just hear a slight "ow" and a taste of blood on your tongue, which signifies that you did actually get him.
Okay. Does that mean I'm engaged with him now?
No, he still leaves your area of combat. So
Okay.
All right, Cora, it's your turn.
All right, so Kara just said she'll have to join us soon. I'm assuming we're still going to treat her as she's kinda
unconscious
stuck
at the moment still.
Okay. All right. My intention had been to revive her, but I don't know how that's going to play out if she's not actually able to be here and play.
So, I mean, just for all intents and purposes, I'll just treat Kerry as outside of the combat for now.
Okay.
She's still unconscious inside Mars' bosom.
Okay. The second thing I needed to check is because of the giving back of Bark's hit points. Bark, can you tell me what your hit points are at the moment, please?
33.
33. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to, as a bonus action, I'm going to, sorry, Vorkris, I got to drop her concentration. I'm going to move my mace, and attack her with my spiritual weapon.
Brandice, okay, go ahead and make an attack roll. She's lovingly caressing Vorkris' stuck face. Oh, that's a hit against her. So the spiritual weapon just bonks her over the top of the head. Ow! Ma! I'm coming, dearie.
And then after that, what I would like to do is move over, I believe it was here.
Yep.
Yeah. And I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians. Sorry, my character sheet is wicked slow right now.
I cannot remember. Has Jim Bob already used his reaction this round?
Let me check my notes. He hasn't had a turn yet again this round, right?
That's right. And did he do anything?
Yeah, I don't believe he has. Yeah.
Okay. Well, then he's
I thought he did. All right.
I think he either counterspelled something or couldn't counterspell something because he'd already used his reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
that's what I thought.
so
I don't think he's got a turn
That
since
was
then.
last.
Yeah. So yeah, he is going to counterspell that one then.
All right. So before he makes that decision, my intention was to tell him to stay close to me and I would protect him. If he's still going to hit counterspell, then that's fine. But
Yeah,
that's
he'll still counterspell it. He's not. He doesn't want to fight you, but he doesn't want his family to get hurt at the moment, so he's kind of torn, really. So as you go to cast something, he just goes, he just sort of waves his hands, and the magic just fizzles. And you're just temporarily disconnected from the blessings of your god.
okay.
All right. Anything else for you, Cora?
No, I don't think there's anything else I can do.
All right then. So the basilisk is going to come rushing forward. Mars going to shout, "Basil, don't you dare look at any of us! We're eating you!" Right, so Basil has got 20 feet of movement, so he's gonna dash over to where Emron is and be in there. So now everyone can see Basil, except Lisma, who is inside at the moment. All right, so that's his turn. Zirik, it's your turn. Are you? You are. I'd say you don't actually have to be looking at Basil because Mars' gigantic form is in the way.
Yep. What I'll do is red flame blade, the one in front of me.
Yep. Which one, Jimmy?
Yeah.
He deflects it away.
And then I'll spin around and with the back of the sword try and knock Jim Bob out.
Okay. That's a hit against Jim Bob.
Where the chat has just completely disappeared for me. Hold on. It's just popped out and vanished.
Did you click those 3 little lines at the top?
Nope. Oh, there it is. It's in. Does it come through?
Not the damage, just the attack roll. 6 slashing damage against Jim Bob. Okay. So you cut into Jim Bob, like getting him into his arm, and you can just see this pus just burst out through him. Oh, no, why do you want to do that?
I was trying to just trying to knock him out, not.
Oh, he's nowhere near being knocked out, mate.
Yeah,
Don't worry about that.
Okay, yeah. Just didn't want it to be like hurting him.
Okay.
Well,
So you hit him instead. Alright, did you want to move anywhere, Zirik?
Nope, I'll stay here.
Alright, Vorkris, you may... Oh wait, Brandice needs to make a wisdom saving throw. A constitution saving throw, my apologies.
I thought she did that last week and failed.
Did she?
I did think I was back to health, back to normal now.
Let me just go through the roll orders. See where... Angel.
To be fair, I can't see it.
No,
Maybe I
don't
was
think
just
she
wishful
did.
thinking.
I don't think she did.
Did she? So I attacked her. Should she have made a Constitution
Yeah,
saving?
that's right. Yeah, well, that's what I'm doing now. So.
Okay.
Right, so Brandice has not got any. It's not particularly healthy. DC is 10. So yeah, so she does make that, unfortunately. So, Vorkris, you are restrained by hold person. So you may, I believe, you can use your turn to. That doesn't save, unfortunately. So you are continued to be stuck there. Actually, just lovingly looks at you whilst mind controlling Jorbricks. Right, so that means the methods.
What?
Don't do anything.
Wait,
When
did I
doesn't
miss
do
that?
anything.
Remember, you lost your wisdom save against her charming.
Who?
You did last week.
No, I don't remember that. No. Sorry.
It was Puzzle of the Princess. Hold on, let's go up. Yeah, Puzzle. Oh wait, no, you made your save with a natural 20. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
That
I
was-
thought you said, "Hey." Oh well, there we go then.
What
So,
the
yeah,
heck is going on here?
the methods continue to fly around, cursing at each other, egging the situation on. Right, so it's Jimmy's turn. So Jimmy is. Oof. He is gonna take the disadvantage. He's gonna take the disengage action. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. As he gets over there, he is going to just turn around and look like he's pulling out some javelins, ready to attack. Alright. Bark, it's your turn.
It is.
I ain't running away! I'm just gonna kill you from afar!
Oh, fuck it. I'm engaged with Pa. Let's just keep wearing away at this guy. 2 great swords on Pa. Oh, come
That's
on.
a longbow. That's a longbow attack.
That
so
is a
maybe
longbow attack. I thought it said long sword. All right. Thank God for that. 17.
Right, so 17 is going to be a miss. However, he, as you move in, he just like grabs your hand. He goes, "You got something to say, boy?" And causes you to miss.
Excellent.
He uses his reaction to do that.
No quick wits. No quick wit there. I'm just going to go for a second attack.
Yep.
No, nothing.
You just try to struggle. He let go and just bring your weapon down. However, he deflects it away with his own spear. You is weak and I'm strong.
I've seen the size of your wife. I bet you are.
I gay to wrestle, you know. Alright, so anything else from you, Bark?
No, that's all from me.
Alright, Joe Pix, it's your turn.
Okay, I think I'm going to center a fireball. I think it's going to be... Oh, wait a minute. I think it's going to be here. Let me just kind of measure it out to where I want it to be.
We'll get Lisma.
I know, and I think it's... I think I might have to do it just because I've still got other people bunched up. I'm going to hope to get Bobby if he's still in there. And I should be able to get Pa.
It's fine, I've got loads of health.
You won't get Bobby. Unfortunately, you won't get Bobby.
That's fine. I just, like he would have seen where he was and tried to, to do it. So yeah, I think right on this spot that's at the corner of the house, I think I'm able to get Ma, Pa, Basil, and unfortunately, I think get Lismer. I'm gonna have to say something like, "Get out of there, Lismer!"
All right, so Lismer, can I get a dexterity saving throw from me, please? So Basil, not dexterous. 16. Basil. Where is he? Pa.
Spell save DC is 15.
Natural 20 from Pa.
Bloody hell!
Wow. I'll put my fireball in there so I remember it.
4 from Ma.
So 8d6, right?
All right, so only Ma takes full damage.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh, and Lismer will be taking full damage as well, unfortunately.
So
that's
all
right. He's got over 100 hit points. He can take.
I know, right? At this point.
I was going to say, this is why it's good to eat.
So 26 for full.
Oh, 2 natural ones in there.
I know it. That stinks.
So that's 13 for those who save.
I think I'm gonna add some movement in there too.
All right. So what part of the house still remains is completely destroyed by the fireball, with flaming wreckage flying everywhere. Lisma, you get caught in the back. Basil and Pa are able to just like duck down. Ma gets burned on her eyes. Goes, "Ow! I don't remember eating nothing spicy."
They still take half though, right?
Yeah, they take half damage. Yeah.
That's something.
All right.
All right. So I'll do a little bit of movement, and that'll be.
All right. Just so you know, you are within melee range of Ma at the moment. Just so you know.
Oh! I didn't realize she's got reach, huh? I will stay put then, just because I don't need to have to deal with that. Thank you. That's my turn.
Right, just give me a couple of minutes, guys, because Beth has just gotten back and I need to help her. Okay, so
hey, Jack. I think I am going to take my movement. I'll just incur the attack.
All right then. So she will reach out with her massive ladle. 28 to hit you.
I would like to use. I would like to use my portent of 11 to replace. Oh wait, I can't use portent on an attack against me, can I?
I think you can.
Can I?
Roll with it.
Okay, I'll use the 11. I'll use the 11 then.
Hold on. So, portent, divination wizard. You can replace any attack roll saving throw ability check made by you or a creature that you can see.
Okay.
So you can replace that 17 with an 11. So
right, yeah.
Now it's a 22 to hit.
That'll be a 22 to hit.
Yeah, because you didn't call him modifier.
Yeah, but I thought portent just overrides the modifier.
Yeah, but she has no, it doesn't override a modifier. It just replaces what she rolled with the 11.
I was under the impression that was just a number.
No.
Okay. So 11 would end up being, what does she have? Plus what?
She has a plus 11, so that's going to be 22 in total to hit you.
Wow, 22. Right.
Save
Sucks
okay,
when you misunderstand.
So if I, shoot, maybe I won't use portent then if that's the way that works.
Yeah.
Can I let me save the port if you don't mind? If I can save the portent and then use a lucky and just give it a shot.
All right, so you wanted to re-roll that then?
Yeah, I'll just have her re-roll it.
All right. Well, now you know what that ability does.
Yeah, I was under the impression that it was just this is what the number is.
No, you still have to add your modifiers and all that.
Okay.
All right, 19 to hit you.
Well, a 19, I will use my shield spell then.
All right, then. So this gigantic ladle comes down onto you, and it looks like it's going to crush you, but you just get your shield out just in time and blast it away.
Ooh. Pain, close call. Eats up that spell slot. Thank you.
Okay, right. It is Jim Bob's turn. So, Jim Bob is not too happy with what's going on. He likes the look of a very delicious-looking alligator that's just appeared. So he's gonna cook it. Can Emron, can you make a dexterity saving throw, please?
What's he doing? Saving throw. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, actually, yeah, he's gonna. No, my apologies. It's not a concept. It's a wisdom save. My apologies.
Wisdom.
Yeah.
That should be pretty good. There you go.
Yeah.
All right. So you succeed. So you will take half damage.
Okay.
The same plus I've got. I failed 3 in a row.
Oh no!
As he casts blight.
Sounds like you don't want to be saved, Borkrit.
All right. So that is going to be halved to 21 points of necrotic damage against you.
21. Okay.
Yeah, as this searing cloud of necrotic energy just showers around you and just lessens and almost burns the sensation, and Jimbo just goes, and licks his two-pronged tongue over his lips and starts meandering over towards you.
Okay.
He can't go through Mar, so he's going to take the opportunity attack from Xeric.
And Bark, right? Both.
Bark's already used his reaction.
On what?
Wait, no. Bark got his reaction back because he's just had his turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll forgo the attack. I don't want to.
Okay.
I mean, I won't. I'll straight up kill.
Sure.
I'll try anyway.
10 is going to be a hit against Jimbo.
Oh, it is.
Because he has not activated. Wait, no. Has he activated his mage? No, he hasn't activated his mage armor. No. So go ahead and roll damage. So it's just going to be 10 slash damage.
You have rage also? You're raging right now, right?
I am.
That's 12 slashing damage then.
Yeah, there we go. I do need to remember that.
As he rushes past you, you reach out and cut into him with your great sword, and he looks down at his arm where the axe is embedded. And you just draw it, and you just see blood. He sees the blood seeping down his arm, and he kind of gets that vacant look about him, and Pudge just goes, "Oh no, he about to lose control."
Ah, crap.
So Jim Bob is going to continue moving around you, Cora, to there. And that's as far as he can get. Okay. Wenas, who cannot do anything except defend himself. So Emron, it's your turn.
Right. So as the Allosaurus, I'm going to disengage and I'm going to move.
Are you looking at the basilisk?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. So I am just going to, let's see. So I shoot with 60 movement.
Jawpricks, was anybody looking at the basilisk, by the way?
No.
So with 60 movement, I'll go round to about here.
Yep.
And then I still got a bonus action, and what I'll do is I'll drop form back into Emron.
Okay.
And that ends my turn.
Alrighty then. So you return to your form. Right, so it is Par's turn. And Pa is none too happy with what's happening.
Bring it on.
He's going to make 3 melee attacks. He's going to focus on Zurich, actually. Alright, so 1, 2, 18 and 14. I
Both
do
are a
believe
miss.
none of them will hit you.
Yeah.
Okay. And then third attack. 23.
As he does the last one that's coming to me, tap my chest and shield spell flares up, protecting me. So
Okay.
boost.
He's not too happy with that. However, he is going to take the opportunity attack from Lisma.
Get him, Lismer.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Come on.
That's the way to do it.
How do you quiz again?
Yeah.
Whatever you roll, double it, add the modifier. So D8 doubled.
Wow.
So you rolled 2D8.
Wait, that's an attack.
No.
That's another attack, it looks like.
No, it's not. It says damage.
Oh, it does say damage, yeah.
That's just that's D&D Beyond doing it automatically.
Oh, it's
All
not.
right, so I see.
17.
So you rolled a 7. You double that to 14. You add the 3 for the 17 damage. There we go.
Nice.
Excellent.
So as he runs away, you get him across the back. Ah! Weapon nights on Wednesdays. Because Zurich and Bark have already used their reactions, they can't do anything. So he's coming down to here. Alright, so it is Mar's turn. Mar ain't too happy. She ain't too happy at all. Alright, so she's gonna roll. She's a big girl. So she's gonna roll over 5, 10, 15, 20. So Bart and Zurich, she will be rolling over you. Do any of you want to do a contest? Well, you can't use your reactions actually, so you guys are just going to straight up the D12 damage. She rolls over you. 12 points of bludgeoning damage for the both of you. Bark, if you're raging, that's reduced to 6.
Yep.
And yeah, so even your shield spell, Zurich, doesn't protect you from the all-encompassing fat that just rolls over you. And then she ends her turn on top of you, Cora. How would you like to, or what would you like to do, Cora? Basically, like you can use. So what you can do is you can use your reaction to do a contested athletics check to stop her from rolling onto you.
Okay.
And if not, then you need to. If you don't want to use your reaction that way, then you need to make a strength save or be restrained.
Okay. I would use my contested strength then.
Okay, so you push against this all-encompassing blubber that comes rolling towards you. Go ahead and make an athletics check.
Athletics check.
19 from her.
Damn.
Oh,
And you push with all your might. However, she just finishes rolling on top of you. So you will be taking 9 points of bludgeoning or crushing damage. Can you make a strength saving throw, please?
Yes. I'm just going to put this in the chat. I don't know if this helps me because it's talking about push, dragging, or lifting my powerful build.
This is a trait. This is a trait on her regard. So
no, I understand this is a trait on my regard too, though. It counts as me as one size larger when determining my carrying capacity or the weight I can push, drag, or lift. So if I'm trying to push her,
she's a huge creature, not a large creature. So unfortunately, that's not validated.
Okay.
All right, so this huge blubber just stops on top of you. And you are restrained by this all-encompassing that. And Jim Bob just sort of turns around, looks at you, and goes, "You are gone." And he just sees your hand just sticking out from underneath the blubber, just reaching for air, gasping for air, basically.
Yeah. My air would tell him, no, I'm not. I would like him to help me.
All right, so it is Brandice's turn. So, Brandice ain't too happy. She ain't too happy at all. So she is going to cast Spirit Guardians, but she's not going to target. She's not going to target Mar, Jim Bob, or Vorkris.
She's a cleric.
So is this a new round? Can I use my reaction this round to counterspell?
Yeah, if you want.
Do it.
I will counterspell.
All right then. So as you go to cast a spell, the magic fades from her hand. She does not enjoy that one bit. So as a bonus action, she's going to cast Spiritual Weapon behind you. 17 to hit you.
That hits, I believe. Mage armor is I believe I have a 16. It's my dex plus 13, right?
No, it's 13 plus your dex.
Yeah, right. So yeah, 16. So that hits. Yep, that hits.
So you take 12 force damage. As well, effectively, it's a gigantic doll appears behind you, just slaps you over the head.
Flavorful but annoying.
Would she lose concentration on whole person?
No, because that's not a concentration spell.
I don't. Yeah.
What? Hold person isn't.
No, spiritual weapon isn't.
Yeah, but she cast
Spirit Guardians.
Yeah, but she got counterspelled.
Yeah, it wasn't successful.
Yeah, so she would maintain concentration on the other one then. So, but the magic never took place, so therefore nothing overrode the magic. So, okay. So Brandice is going to stay there. All right, Lizma, it's your turn.
Well, so what's this massive fire thing that's next to me?
Flaming Sphere is my spell.
Yeah, that's Amron's Flaming Sphere, yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, then I'm going to wander out and go next to Mar.
Yeah.
And attack her with my longsword.
Right.
Since I haven't seen Zurich do anything fancy yet because I've been inside. So, 21 to hit.
That is a hit against her.
Right. That's 7 slashing damage, and then
all right.
Extra attack.
So, 1 second. So as you bring the sword into her, you do get past her defenses and just sink the blade into her blubber. But the blubber seems to take it to the point where it just bounces the sword off of you, dealing seemingly no damage. As Par just go, that's a healthy weight.
Right, I'm gonna use my extra attack.
Yep.
And hang on. And then I'm also going to use one of my maneuvers to do a goading attack, so that hang on, can I link this? I need to obviously land the attack first. Haha.
So you're making. So she needs to make a wisdom saving throw. So that's definitely a hit.
Well, I'd hope so.
So she's +2 in wisdom. 5. So so go ahead and roll damage.
Right, so it's what's a D8? So that'll be
So 6.
9 damage plus the maneuver, so it's 12.
12 damage in total. All right. So this time you basically like lunge forward, piercing the sword into her left arse cheek, and she just goes, "Ow! You gonna pay for that, you little bastard!"
Okay, and now if she attacks anyone but me, she has disadvantage.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
She did not actually do her attack rolls last round. That's my fault. All right. So it is Bobby's turn. Bobby is gonna spring forth from the trees, rushing up from the darkness to attack you from behind, Lisma. So he has got advantage on this attack.
Okay.
24.
Yeah, that hits.
So I need to roll another 2d6. So that is 20 points of psychic damage against you, as you just feel this guy just jump onto your back and just lick you in the ear and just goes, "You taste good, boy." And it's just so disgusting that it just hurts your brain. He is going to take the reaction. He's going to take the opportunity attack from you, Lisma, and retreat back into the trees.
Okay.
Unfortunately, he's one slippery bastard, and he gets away from you, and he's going to make a bonus action stealth roll in the tree, or the darkness. Natural 20. So you lose sight on him. Okay, Laura, it's your turn.
So what are my options as I'm underneath her now?
All right, so you can. What happens is you are effectively restrained. You can use your action to make an athletics check to break free, or you can do something else.
It looks like it says I can use my action to make
an athletics check to break free of the restraint,
and half my movement. Okay. All right. Does my bonus action still apply?
Yeah.
Okay, so then I'm going to start with that. I'm going to hit Brandeis with my mace.
Make an attack roll.
Oh.
Right.
She sees it coming and she just ducks underneath it and just goes, "You can't stand in the way of tree love!"
And then I'll do my athletics check, because that's, I think, the only thing I can do to get out of my restraint, right?
It'll be a yes. So go ahead and make an athletics check. Yeah. So you just get to your feet underneath the blubber and just lift up enough for you to step out and crawl from the blubber. As you let go, it just goes, creating ripples all over the body as you're able to crawl out from underneath Mar.
Right. Then I'm going to move there. And I'm going to hand Bark.
You'll have to be there. That's okay.
Where?
You can't be there because that's still underneath her, unfortunately.
Okay. Yeah, I just don't really feel like taking another opportunity attack from Jim Bob.
Okay.
So I'm going to. I'm assuming I can't reach him, so I will tell Bark that I have a potion for him and hold it in my hand unless I can like toss it to him.
Do you want to chuck it to him?
Not if it's going to break.
No, I'd say it would take your. You've already used your. Well, actually, no. You've already used your bonus action on this regard. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you can. I mean, yeah, that's a good point. So you can pass. You can use your free action to pass it to Lisma.
Okay, and so then Bark on his turn can just take it from Lismer like he would be taking it from me.
Yeah.
Great. Okay.
All right. So it is Basil's turn. So Basil. 5, 10, 15, 20. Comes up to you, Aura. He's going to make a bite attack against you. 17.
Miss.
Is that miss?
Yep.
Alright, so this dog just comes up beside you and just bites into your armor, and you just take it off, but you know it's right beside you. It's up to you whether or not you want to look at it. Zurich, do you look at Basil?
Nope, not a chance. I'm gonna look to Bark. You handle the big lady. I'll go take care of the smaller one, and then I'm gonna rush down here. I'm gonna try and knock Brandeis with my red flame blade.
Okay. Natural 20.
And then the second damage onto Mar, obviously.
That's right, yeah. Alright, so you rolled 5, 10, 14 damage on Brandeis. And then the fire damage goes to Mar, doesn't it? So that is that's 5 damage on Mar. Alright, so Brandeis is going to make a con save. Her DC is 10. 15, so she makes the save.
Yeah, and then I'll go again.
Alright. 14 is a miss on Brandeis. She's just dexterous enough to get out of the way of that. Wow! You stay away from my Varky, boy! You hear me? You're a Varky. We talk about Brandeis.
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Alright. Volchris, I'm sorry, man. Would you like to repeat your saving throw?
Oh,
At that point, you break out! And anger seeps through you. You do not have been controlled. You can now mentally direct your creatures.
For when else it's a bonus action.
That's right.
So, well, that's obviously supposed to be at the end of my turn that I make the wisdom save, isn't it?
I believe.
If you want to rule it that I can control them, I will gladly accept
because
your
look, that's the fact, man. Is you lost 3 turns. You can have this bonus action, mate.
Yes. Yes.
Sorry.
So
I couldn't
what
hear
are you gonna?
I
Can you
need
hear
to
me
streamy
now?
so I could talk. I can hear you through streamy, but not on me. I'm
How
just going to leave and come back. Can
you hear me now? For you? All right. So yeah. So because you've lost 3 turns, you can have this bonus action. I don't mind.
So I would send the Mephits and Wenos to go and attack Basil.
Basil.
That is their goal.
All right. So, are they looking at Basil?
They will be.
Can each and every single one of them make Constitution saving throws, then, please?
So the Mephits get a +1.
Yep.
So 12, 14, 20, and 2.
All right. So one fails. So this one here As he starts flying forward, he just goes, "Ah, what the? Ah!" And you can see him starting to turn to stone. But the rest of them
gets a +3.
That's right. Oh,
That's all.
yeah, no. So Wenos won't be changing, but Wenos has his own turn. So,
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. Right, so
so 3 of the methods
fly,
can fly
so
forward.
they're just gonna boom, 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 and right. So they're going to do just a claw attack, which is a +3. I'm doing 3 of them. So 18, 19, 20.
All of them hit.
Yes, your mic's gone.
8 points of damage. Go methods.
So they all rush forward and go, get the fat thing! It's not so big and disgusting! Yeah! And they just start clawing at him. And Basil just goes, just trying to bite and snap at them as they fly past. Methods are horrible little creatures.
And that's them.
Alright, so it is Jimmy's turn. So Jimmy is going to move down here a little bit. He's going to chuck a javelin over at Zurich. Natural 20.
Oof.
Yep, that'll hit.
Alright, so 5, 10, 13 points of damage against you, Zurich.
Yeah,
So
just break it off.
have this, boy! Boom! And it gets you strikes you like gets you square in like the back thigh. You're like, oh fuck, ow, ow.
I'm doing
And
okay.
just, when he hits you for the first time, he actually does a little jig on the spot. Yeehaw! Gotcha, boy! Gonna stick you like a pig. All right, so that's Jimmy's turn. Bark, it's your turn.
So taking this potion from Lismer and drinking it, does that count as just one bonus action, or is that?
Lismer has to kind of do it on your turn. You can use a bonus action to take it from him.
I'm happy to forfeit my bonus action on my turn.
It would be your free action, you see, to pass it along.
Right.
Then I'll just take it as a bonus action then.
Yeah,
I assume it's from me.
By skipping the queue, it'll be a bonus action.
That makes sense.
Yep. So you grab it,
and then I assume it's one action to drink it.
It would have to be an action to drink it now. Yes.
Fine. Cool. All right.
It's a common healing, I believe, isn't it, Cora?
No, I handed him the potion of stone giant strength.
Oh.
So looking at this little nail, I'm just going to flick it into my mouth, and it's going to be like Popeye, where I just do. You just see steam stream out of my nose, my muscles go.
You gulp down the sliver of a fingernail from the stone giant, and your muscles, and you literally become He-Man in that precise moment. Part of your clothes rip, and you put Pa to shame. You think he got muscles? You got them muscles now, boy.
I just look at him and just do that, and you just see the 10-ton weight in my muscle just go ding ding.
God damn, boy! You've been
All of a sudden,
working out.
Brandeis comes running to you.
Miles Grease slicks me up. You see my pecs just out.
All right, so that is Bark's turn. Jorprix, it's your turn.
Okay, so at this point, let's see. I think I'm going to attempt to blind Ma with the blindness spell.
Alrighty then. So what does she need to make?
It is, I'll put it in the chat. It is a Constitution save.
She's
against
quite healthy. She's been healing
give it a shot.
long time.
15
29.
Holy crap! Well,
She's
so
very
much for
healthy.
that.
She's very healthy. So you cast a spell, and it just envelops around Mara's face, but she just breaks it up and she goes, "What are you trying to do, boy? You trying to make me see not how tasty you are? It ain't gonna work. Nom nom."
Okay, there's that. So, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to get away.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and get away.
Well, nothing's beside you at the moment.
15. Okay.
Diabetes.
Yeah, I'm gonna move over there.
All right.
And I'm done.
So it's Jim Bob's turn. So Jim Bob is gonna look at you guys and go, "I'm glad you're okay. Please don't die. Okay, I'm gonna go kill and eat your friends."
Oh, please don't do that. My friends are
Sorry.
good people too.
I'm real hungry. So he will take the opportunity attack from one Mephit and Cora, if they so choose to.
Oh,
You gotta hit him because he's gonna get me next.
I know.
Fucking kill him.
Knock him
Kill
out.
him.
Knock him
Fucking
out.
kill him.
Just
Club
kill him.
That will hit them both.
Yes.
No.
Max damage.
Take 2 points of damage.
Alright, so that's 9 damage. So, I forgot to do something. At the start of his turn, because he's been damaged to a significant portion, I need to now roll a d6.
Oh, no.
Alright, so he maintains control of himself for now.
If I at any point in time am forced to attack him and I want it to be non-lethal, no matter what, from me.
Okay, good to know. Good to know. Yeah, so if he, I'm just going to put this in the chat. He can go berserk.
At least he's got 40 hit points or fewer.
All right, so he is. So he was there. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So he's going to get to there. He's going to point towards Emron and Jorprix. And he's going to put forth a spell together. He's casting a 3rd level spell. Jorprix, and you going to do anything about that?
I don't really. I mean, there's only one thing I could do, and I think I'm just gonna have to let this one happen, I think.
Okay, so he will now cast lightning bolt. So I need Emron, Jorprix, and Par to make dexterity saving throws. You can't see Par over there because there's a lot of stuff that's happening, and he's not too clever.
Oh fuck!
Oh.
So Par saves. Emron fails.
Give me one minute, please.
Hey. Oh, nice, Jorprix. Well done.
So you save, so you will take half damage. So only Emron will take full damage from this. Oh? Why didn't they come out? Huh, okay. Alright, well, 8d6 then. Alright, so that's 25 points of lightning damage from you, Emron.
Okay.
And 12 points of lightning damage to Jorprix and Par. So, Jimbo! What you doing, boy? Oh, Lord. Alright, it is Wenos' turn.
And he will do a slam attack.
Yep. I'll slam into the basilisk.
10.
That will miss. So he pushes against the basilisk, who just like chomps down on one of his arm, and he would be bleeding, but he just doesn't take any damage from that particular like weak attack.
Fucking Wenas. Then stands there, does nothing for 3 rounds, and then misses.
All right, Emron, you're up.
Right. Let me see. I mean, first of all, I'm going to pull the flaming sphere into Par.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah.
So he's got to make a save.
That's a fail on his part. So he takes 8 fire damage. As the flame sphere reaches forward and hits him. Ow! Oh, you one of them little bat critters? Get off! I'm busy.
And then what I'm going to do is I am going to... What I'm going to do? So many things I can do. I am going to... main action. I am going to...
Dance the Macarena.
Yes. If only that was an option. But that's not an option. I'm just going to stab Jim Bob.
Alrighty then.
Oh, a misses.
Yeah, you swing at him and like it hits him, but it just kind of scrapes against his flesh, like one of the more pussy areas that doesn't actually really do any damage. He goes, "Oh, I'm really disgusting."
That's it.
Okay, it's Paul's turn. So, Paul. He is going to rush down here towards Jawpricks because he is aware of the tricky stuff and he's not too, bad on the uptake. So he's going to make 3 attacks against you, Jawpricks. Right, so 1, 2, and 3.
Can I use... 'cause I can't see what is... Let's see.
Were they all against Jawpricks?
What's that?
Yeah, they're all against Jawpricks.
Yeah, they're all against me, but I'm going to try and substitute some of those. So I would like to substitute.
He has +8 on his rolls, just so you know.
He's got +8, yeah. So yeah. I will substitute the 21 for a lucky roll.
Okay.
So I'd like to make a lucky.
No, I re-roll it, not you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
21.
Okay.
So your luck, you call upon your luck, and it doesn't seem to have an effect. All right. So do all 3 of them hit you? I'm just checking.
Let's see. The 14 does not hit me. The 17
will get you, I believe.
That will get me, and the 21 will get me.
All right then. So you will be taking
a lot of damage.
Yeah, 19. So it's 29. That's 35 points of piercing damage against you, Jawpricks.
I'm down.
Oh,
I thought you were going to use your shield there, to be honest.
I think I already used my react this round. I would, but I think I've already used it, haven't I?
No,
no one's attacked you for now.
Oh, all right. Then I will definitely use shield on the 17.
All right, that's what I was waiting for. So,
I thought I'd used it. Okay.
No. So you see him come towards you. You just bring the shield. Your AC goes up to 22 with the shield, doesn't it?
It goes to 21. So it would nullify. Yeah.
The 19 piercing damage gets you because that was from the 21.
Yeah.
So one of them gets past and scrapes, gets you into the guts. The second one is blasted back by the shield. I like the way you bleed, boy. Squeal for me like a piggy.
And I think Jawpricks probably would squeal just a little bit. Just a little bit. Not like totally involuntarily though, not because you prompted me, just because it actually hurt.
Alright, so it is Mar's turn. So Mar is going to attempt to roll over Bark, Lismer, and Cora.
I knew it. I knew they were going to.
So, Cora, would you like to use your reaction? Wait, no, you already used your reaction to hit Jim Bob, so Can't do that. Lisma would. Well, she'll just take the bludgeoning damage straight out. So you take 5 bludgeoning damage, Cora. Lisma, she's coming towards you. Are you going to use your reaction to do a contested athletics check?
Do I get opportunity of attack as well as she's moving away from me?
Yes, you do.
Yeah, I'm going to boom and blade the bitch.
Yeah, I'll contest it.
Do it!
Right.
Booming blade that bitch.
So let Zurich do his thing first.
All right. Sorry.
14.
14 will not hit her, unfortunately. Like it does hit her, but it just bounces back from the intense blubber. Even if I roll a natural 1, mate, she still wins. Yeah, 15. So you try to push her back, but you're like, oh! So
every time Lisma does anything strength based, he gets a nat 1.
So that's 11 bludgeoning damage to you, Lisma, and now she goes to roll onto you, Bark. Are you going to use your reaction to contest it?
I am indeed. Contested strength, yeah?
It's an athletics check.
Okay, cool.
24 from her.
I mean, I might as well not roll, have I, really?
Well, you might win. 18, so unfortunately...
Even with advantage, I don't win.
10. Alright, I want you to make a strength save, please, Bark, because she ends she ends there.
Cool.
Don't forget your strength is 23. So if you didn't
that's
strength saving throw.
Your strength is
Plus
23 at the
6
moment, so...
I mean, I changed it on my sheet, which is why I've got a +6 in strength now. I don't know
Oh, yeah, that's right, yeah. So strength saving throw now, yeah.
25.
Oh, yeah, so, you are able to force back the blubber and just push it away from yourself, so you're able to get out from underneath her before she settles on that immediate area. So you are not restrained. You still take 4 points of bludgeoning damage from being crushed by her a little. And she ends she ends up rolling there. She just swings her giant ladle around. Now I'm actually remembering to do her attacks, so she can make 2 ladle attacks. She's going to aim for Lisma and Zurich. So Lisma first, 24, and Zurich, 17.
Miss.
So you see this gigantic ladle coming towards you, Zurich, and you just duck to the ground as it goes over your head. I'm gonna cook you all. Lisma, you take 29 bludgeoning damage as she gets you in the fucking gut with this gigantic ladle that's still laced with the herbs and spices of whatever cooking recipes that she has. Alright, that is her turn.
You know when you see someone fall off a cliff and hit every branch on the way? That's me right now.
Yeah. Alright, so
I'm not looking too good, guys.
It's Vorkus's turn. No, sorry, Brandy's turn. So Brandy's going to say, "Do what you want, pal, but leave Vorkus alone." And then she's going to look towards you, Zurich, and can you make a wisdom saving throw, please?
Yep, sure.
As she looks at you, she says, "Don't you think I'm rather pretty?"
Not really.
Fucking well, there we go. That is her turn. She doesn't want to leave Vorkus. Lisma, it's your turn.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no.
Well.
Sorry, bonus action is going to swing towards Enron with her spiritual weapon.
Ooh. What is it?
24.
Yes, yeah.
So that is 13 force damage against you.
Okay.
As this doll slaps you across the back of the head. All right, Lisma, you're up.
Okay, I am going to attack Big Ma.
Yep.
Are
you looking at Basil, by the way, just so you know? Just checking.
No, I'm probably too focused on Big Ma. She's just back to you with a freaking ladle. Like, I probably don't even know there's anything else going on, you know?
Yeah, you got flattened by her and then hit by a ladle. She's a big girl.
Okay. I'm going to use a golden attack as well again.
Okay.
So, let's see. 20 hit?
20 will hit her, yes.
Cool. That's going to be 9 damage plus...
And it just beats her threshold damage. So she needs to make a wisdom saving throw?
Yeah, so that is... What was that, 9? So it's 15 damage on that one.
15 to save.
What was my save? Yeah, saves.
So you strike her and she goes, I ain't focusing on you, boy. I'll get to you soon enough.
Okay, and I'm going to use my...
up all the snot on her face.
I'm going to do it again with my extra attack.
Alrighty then.
So
17 is just a miss against her, unfortunately.
Okay, that's fine.
Bounce off of her blubber.
And then I'm going to use my action surge to get another attack.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, go
do
for
the
it,
same
man.
again. Oh,
Yep.
obviously, I've obviously got some concussion or something from when she whacked me.
You get 2 additional attacks because of extra attack, so you can attack
Oh,
again.
okay, right, cool. And 17 again.
Stop it, that tickles.
And I believe that everything I could possibly do.
Right.
Oh, actually, I'm going to use. Hang on. Bonus action. Choose second wind and regain 1d10 plus 7 HP. So I get 10 HP here. Cool.
So it's Bobby's turn. So Bobby just go, oh, you little rotten, but that don't matter. I like 'em good. I'm gonna lick 'em good as he springs from the trees to lick Wenos.
Oh,
19 to hit Wenos.
That hits.
Alright, so because it's advantage, I need to roll another 2d6. So strong, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 13 points of psychic damage against Wenos.
Psychic damage doesn't affect undead, does it?
I was going to say.
Yeah.
Right, his immunities.
It's not in his
brain, no
immunities.
Is it not? I thought it was an undead.
Bestiary. No, they're immune to poison, not psychic damage.
Oh,
so yeah.
Fair enough.
So he does take 7 points of psychic damage as he just jumps onto his back and just licks into his ear.
Yeah.
Curse the wife.
He will then attempt to make another stealth roll right next to Wenos. However, he gets a cough. He accidentally licks part of Wenos' face off, and pus explodes into his mouth. And he just goes, you hear this huge gagging noise that completely reveals his position to the rest of you.
You want to know the best thing, though? He is still hidden from Wenos. A passive perception of 8.
That's amazing.
Wenos doesn't know what the fuck's going on. All right, Cora, it's your turn.
Team Wenos.
Okay.
Are you looking at Basilisk?
No.
Okay.
I'm focused on Big Mama.
No.
I am going to attempt again to throw up my Spirit Guardians.
Okie dokie.
nice.
Now Jim Bob do a charisma check. So if he rolls 11 or more on his charisma check, he's not going to counterspell this because he likes you that much. He's got a -3 to his charisma, just so you know.
So it's got to roll high.
Superb.
So he's going to unfortunately, he's going to counterspell that.
He hates you, Cora. He hates you. He
No,
hates
don't hurt
you.
Ma. Don't hurt Ma.
At some point.
So yeah, but that is his last 3rd level spell. He can't do any more 3rd level spells.
Bonus action, spiritual weapon on Brandy's.
Alrighty then. That hits her for 13 force damage. I don't believe she's concentrating on anything. Ow! Paul! Stop this now! Alright. So, are you going to move anywhere, Cora?
No, I don't think I'm. She has a 10-foot reach.
That's right, yes. And Basil was right next to her as well.
Right. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stay here for right now.
Alrighty then. So it is Basil's turn. Basil the Basilisk. So he's gonna bite out towards one of the methods.
Roger. AC of 11.
Where is it? Basil, there we go. 17. So he's 7 plus 9 poison damage for 16 damage in total.
Unfortunately, they are immune to poison.
They're immune to poison, are they?
They are indeed.
All right. Yes.
I'm sure it burns away coming into contact with them.
So he bites into them and he just... too spicy for his liking. As the method just gets one of his little fingers ripped off and goes, "Ow, you little fucker, gonna get ya!" Alright, so Basil is... yeah, Basil's going to stay there. Zurich, it's your turn.
She's a heavy hitter as well, isn't she?
Yeah, she's real heavy. She does a heavy weight.
No, I'm gonna have to do it. That par fucking right next to my boss. I'm gonna have to rush down and help him. So yeah, I'll take the opportunity attack.
Alright, so Mars sees you running. She's gonna go get you her cooking label. Whenever it comes through.
Does she have disadvantage because of Lismer's goading attack?
Yeah, she does have disadvantage. You're absolutely right.
Didn't it fail?
She passed
oh, wait, no, save. She saved. That's right, yeah.
Oh, shit.
That's 25 bludgeoning damage against you, Zurich.
Yeah, still up, barely, but...
I'm gonna cook you, get back here!
And... heal myself a little with Second Wind.
Okay.
It's 14, but...
Exactly. Exactly.
You got pictures for everything.
I like that. That's cool. That's a cool touch.
I should probably put that. You should tell me how to do that so I can do that for some of the NPCs I have. I think that would have been a brilliant thing for some of the stuff that the Chintats can do.
Yeah.
And then I will... I'm going to try Booming Blade on par.
Alrighty then. So, make an attack roll against him.
Let's give it a go. Dang.
Unfortunately, he sees you coming and he just uses his own spear to deflect you away. You want some more, boy?
Yeah, bring it on.
Alright, so Zurich. Right, Vorkris, you're up.
So, I will mentally command the Mephits to go for Bobby rather than Basil.
Okay.
And then I'm going to turn to Brandice. I'm going to reach out for her and put my arms around her and say, Brandice, that kiss, that was amazing. If you help us, I can't leave my friends, but if you help us, I'm yours forever, Brandice.
What kiss? She didn't kiss you.
She did.
Yeah, when he was paralysed.
Last week when I was paralysed in the first round, she came up and kissed me.
Oh, yeah, but you had to be a willing creature or charmed by her for the whole Yeah. Alright, she looks at you and she goes, "You mean it? You absolutely mean it?"
Yes, Brandice.
Make a persuasion roll at advantage.
Yeah, I might have to make a deception roll, Jack.
Oh, okay. Deception.
I don't fucking mean it at all. She molested me while I was unable to move.
Yeah. Make a deception at advantage.
Thank you.
Versus her insight, of course.
And you're a roll dog shit. I only get a +1.
But luckily she's
She goes starry-eyed. She goes, "Paul, you gotta stop fighting these people. You gotta." And Paul just goes, "Shut up, Brandice. Help fight." "No, Pa, I love him." "What?" "You's a blood traitor, Brandy. I'm gonna teach you a lesson."
Was my declaration of love a bonus action or an action?
Because you've lost so many turns, I'm going to say it's a bonus action.
You're very good to me. Well, in that case, I've got a complete lack of spells and spell slots, so I'm going to turn around and I'm going to whack Pa with a quarterstaff.
Okay.
Oh no!
Oh,
He's infuriated.
do it,
Oh
did you?
fucking hell! That hits him as well.
Nice.
oh.
Hey, Kerry.
How is two-handed
So, like he is just completely gobsmacked by Brandisi's declaration of love for a non-blood relative, and he goes, "What?" And he just you just jab him in the eye with your quarterstaff, and he looks at you, Vorgris, and he looks fucking angry.
Yeah, maybe I. Yeah, do you know what? I'm gonna run away. I'll take the opportunity.
He's gonna lash out with a spear attack against you. 18.
I will use shield.
Get back here, boy! I'm gonna shove this so far up your ass you're gonna puke out spear. No, Paul, leave him alone and let him.
And I am gonna run away to there.
All right.
Oh
5,
my God.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You can only get to there.
Oh, sorry, I thought.
Yeah, because you were there, right?
4, 5. Oh, yeah, no, you are completely right. I apologise.
All right. It is the Mephit's turn.
Right, so the Mephits are going to. So this one's going to fly over Basil.
Yep.
And then these two are going to take opportunity attacks.
Oh, they can only get.
One of them will take opportunity attack. Yeah.
So he'll go for the one that he did get previously. 16.
That was actually the one that flew over his head, but I'm not that one either way. 16. Yeah, that hits.
7 damage towards that one because the poison is nullified.
Okie doke. Fine, and then they will all attack Bobby.
All right.
Yeah, Bobby. So they get. So I really feel for you now, Jack, trying to keep track of all these creatures that I've got to run for and see what gets what. So they get a +3.
All right, miss.
So I'm assuming the 21 hits and the other miss.
Yeah, so 1 hit.
So 3 damage.
So 1 scratches into it. Ugh! What the? You look tasty. And he just licks his impossibly long tongue. Gonna get spicy tonight. Alright, so that's the Mephit's turn. It is Jimmy's turn. So Jimmy is gonna pull out another javelin. He's gonna chuck it at you, Bark.
Cool. That's a miss.
he throws it and it lands into the side of Mar's head. Oh, sorry, Mar. Jimmy! Damn you, boy! Okay, so that's all Jimmy can do. Bark, you're up.
What would I have to do if I want to climb up Mar? How big is she? I want to get to her head.
She's a huge creature. Go ahead and make a contested athletics check.
Alright.
You would have advantage on this because you're raging.
Would this count as movement or action? Just out of curiosity.
Just
because I'm moving up.
This is going to be an action.
Right, okay. I'll still do it when I get up there. Right. Strength, athletics, wasn't it? Sorry.
Yeah, but you are raging, so you have advantage on this.
27.
She reaches down to try and grab you as you just jump onto her big flabby hands and start crawling away out her fat and her sweat, and you're able to climb on top of her head, and you can see she's just trying to reach up to you, but she's too fat. She can't reach the top of her head at the moment. And you're able to sort of look around, so basically you're sitting on top of her her well/chimney hat sort of thing, and you can look down on the battlefield and you can see Kerry struggling in between her bosoms, like the top of Kerry's head just got.
I hate this so much.
So at this point, Kerry, you come to consciousness and realise that you are restrained and suffocating inside the sweaty, stanky stink of a gigantic, obese, cannibalistic woman. Can you just go ahead and roll initiative for me, please?
I'm in the car, so can someone do that for me?
What's your modifier? What's your
3, I believe.
+3. Jack will roll for you.
Yeah.
But I know
20. That's 23 from Kerry.
Gosh.
What a waste
so
of that.
So you will be able to go at the top of the rounds, Kerry.
Kerry's not happy.
Kerry and Brandeis, they're both the same initiative.
She would. Oh, damn.
23. They're both 23.
I just actually sent Kerry to the fucking token layer. There we go.
I don't suppose as part of what I'm doing, I can brace myself just to keep hold, like grab some hair.
Oh yeah, I would say for the rest of the turn, like unless she chooses to use an action to throw you off of her head, you are up there, mate.
Yeah, cool. All right, I'm just on her head now. I've got an idea. I'm just looking at her going, "You're right, Ma. It's nice to meet face to face."
Get off my head, you little worm, you little vermin.
Oh, please tell me she's going to hit herself with the ladle.
No, she's going to do something else. Joe Fix, you're up. Bar's right on you.
So I think I'm going to have to, really almost as an act of saving myself, I'm going to have to polymorph myself into a mammoth.
Yeah.
All right, do you have the token ready for that?
I do not. I don't know anything about making a token. That's the problem.
You need to give me a heads up on that one, man. Oh,
Jack,
even if you want to, I don't care what it looks like, as long as it.
I also don't think that he should give you a heads up so you can plan.
Yes.
I know. Yeah.
Well, because I just
Jinjuck's advantage.
So, Emron, you'll be pushed away from this gigantic mammoth that immediately topples the tree. All right, mammoth stats. Let's have a look. No, this is why, because I like to know what could potentially happen. So, mammoth's got 13 armor class and 126 HP.
Yes.
So, as you immediately explode onto the scene with this gigantic mammoth, just par, and well, even Marge just goes, "All right, we just got ourselves tonight's dinner. That's gonna be a nice little appetizer for me, Paul. I want it. I want its ears. Coming right up, Ma." Right, so no, not Zurich. Dorbricks. Uh, 126. Right, you should be able to control that token now.
Okay. Thank you.
So that would be your action. Any bonus actions from you?
I do not have any bonus actions, I believe.
Bonus action, you can make.
I can make a what?
Can I just go back to the methods? Can that one that was being restrained make another Constitution saving throw, please?
Oh, okay. So +1.
He's able to break free of the restraints, so he's no longer being turned to stone anymore.
Was that at the end of his turn?
Yes, that would be. Yeah.
Oh,
right. So it's Jim Bob's turn. So Jim Bob just go, "Wow, that will taste good." He is going to use a 4th level spell on the mammoth. Yeah. Let me just have a look at this. Yeah, that will. So, can the mammoth and Zurich make another dexterity saving throw, please? As he's going to cast lightning bolt at 4th level.
But it's not my dexterity. It's the mammoth's dexterity.
It's the
right?
mammoth. So the mammoth is a -1.
-1. Yeah.
Speed.
Okay. Let me make sure I'm doing this right. I'm just gonna roll a d20 off the -1.
Natural 20.
Yeah.
So you say.
Dexterous mammoth alive.
Thank goodness.
All right. So Zurich, you take 33 points of lightning damage. The mammoth only takes. That's going to be
16.
I take half from absorb elephant. Absorb elephant. Absorb element. Just looking at his token, then like.
Jumpfix just gets summoned into you.
That was so perfect.
That will be 16 lightning damage to both of you then.
Okay.
Absorb elephant.
Oh, he also needs to.
I want to make that spell now.
Absorb elephant.
Absorb elephant.
I'm quite
All right, so Jim Bob can't move anyway. He's stuck there because of the mammoth. So it is Renos' turn.
So Renos is still attacking Basil.
Yep.
So he's going to go for his slam attack with +3.
Yeah, because he's already made the save. He doesn't need to. Oh, fuck you know. All right.
What a zombie.
You did make the save. That was last turn, though. Does it carry over?
No, because once you make the save, you're immune for 24 hours.
That's what I thought. Okay, cool. 1d6 plus 1.
Oh, I must repeat the saving throw at the end. On the success, the effect ends. No, he needs to make the saving throw every time. He doesn't get nobody gets immunity towards it. It happens constantly.
I'll be very upset if he fails now.
So I will remember that. I'll remember that for next turn. So
okay, cool. So he gets his 1d6 doubled. Nice, 12, 13 12. Damage to Basil.
Lovely. So Renos rushes forward in his zombified form and just brings both his fists down onto Basil's head. Basil looks, damaged from that, actually. All right, Emron, you're up.
Well, I did something right.
So, inspired by what I've just seen by my brother, Joe Pricks, I'm going to my bromance brother. I'm going to point at
Joe Pricks, could you make a Constitution saving throw to maintain your form, please?
Oh, that's right. Okay.
DC is 10.
Now, the DC is 10. Now I use. Yeah. Now, okay, so I use his the mammoth's concentration. I mean, Constitution, right? So.
I believe you would. Yes.
It's all because it's all So it's a +5.
Yeah, probably more if you take on everything. Wild shape, you only take on the hard stuff.
Oh, yeah. You maintain.
Okay. Good.
All right, so Emron, what are you going to do?
So, inspired by Joe Prick's action, I'm going to point at Styric and polymorph him into a giant mammoth.
Are you a willing creature, Styric?
I'm a manservant, so yeah, I'm pretty much willing.
You whore.
We're brothers in trunks.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to.
I love it. And as bonus action, I'm going to wow shape myself into Allosaurus again.
Alrighty then.
Just do that.
Zurich.
Ooh.
Right, you can control that mammoth now. Zurich.
Awesome.
This battle is getting out of hand.
As you transform into an Allosaurus, everyone, you break the building, the walls of that building in part of your transformation, and as you do, you are overwhelmed by the sensation of rancid shit. As the wall collapses downwards, you just see piles and piles of human feces collected and gathered. You have discovered Mars toilets.
Oh, sounds familiar.
Nom nom nom.
Can I vomit over Jim Bob as an attack?
No, unfortunately. All right.
Okay.
Did you want to move anywhere?
No.
All right.
Thank you.
It is Par's turn, so Par is a little concerned.
Did Pa or Brandeis get pushed out of the way when Zurich turned into a mammoth, like Emron did when Joe Pricks did?
There's nowhere for them to be pushed into because Joe Pricks was in the way, so I had to move him backwards.
Yeah.
So
you got a mammoth sandwich.
Yeah. So,
thank you.
I mean, I know what he's going to do. He's going to run through the middle of them, chasing after Vorkrus.
Thought he might do.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So
opportunity attack.
Yeah. The Zurich and Joe Pricks get opportunity attacks.
Oh, do it!
Right.
Does Brandeis get an opportunity attack? Is she actually going to help me out?
No, she don't want to hurt her Pa. She said, "No, Pa, stop! I love him. You blood traitor. You dead. You put eyes on my daughter.
Murder her whole family in front of her, so she better get used to it.
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. You soul bitch. You did touch my daughter."
So Zurich, the gore attack is a +10 to hit. So if we just roll a 20, then we can go.
I use my reaction for absorb elements.
Oh,
Oh,
yes,
did
you
you?
don't have that. So it's just Drawbrick can do that.
Oh, actually, my flaming sphere is gone as well. Sorry, because polymorph.
Does a 27 hit?
27 will fucking hit him, and there's nothing he can do about it.
All right, so that does. I don't know if you roll it.
Get
It's a 48 plus 7 piercing.
Christ almighty.
48.
Come on, Mammoth.
22 plus 7, 29 damage.
All right, so you gore him as you rush past, and you actually get a good chunk of his flesh falling off, and he starts bleeding profusely. But he's just so concentrated on the anger against Vorkris at the moment. You dare touch my daughter! So he's gonna bring all of his attacks down onto you, Vorkris. Oh god! All right, 1, 2, 3.
That's one hit because my AC is currently still 22 from shield.
It's 12 piercing damage against you.
Oh yeah, dragon kebabs then.
Yeah, because he has an extra damage dice as part of it, because hard work breeds hard arms.
I will do a concentration check for my methods. Nice.
Yep, you maintain. Alright, so it's Miles' turn. Go get off, you sir! What the fuck? She just sees this gigantic mammoth there. So instead of moving, she's just going to unleash 2 ladle attacks against Zurich. Go cook it up good.
Ooh.
Natural 20 and 26. I'll do the non-crit first. Right, it's 29 bludgeoning damage against Mammoth Zurich. And now... Right, so... Oh, fucking hell. Alright, I've got a minus... That says 19 doubled.
Wow.
That is...
38, 45.
38. 45 damage plus 29. So how much is that? That's a lot. So you just see Mammoth Zurich just get wailed on by this gigantic ladle, and you can just see part of his tusk go flying, blood pour out from his wounds. Like, I think that took over half your HP in one attack, didn't it?
Yeah, down to 52.
From 126. Jesus Christ. Oh, wow.
Fuck's sake, that was
However,
damage.
that is Mars' turn. So, top of the round is Kerry. So, Kerry, you are stuck in the bosom of this gigantic, sweaty stank monster. What will you want to do?
It's my dream. It's my dream.
You have weird dreams, Gary, not gonna lie.
It was when I was unconscious, honestly.
That's right, you've regained consciousness now.
I would like to, if possible, Misty Step as far away as to safety as possible.
Just to safety. That'll actually be inside the ruined hut itself, so it's 30 feet away, right?
What's the second safetiest option?
Next to Jimmy.
He's not the safest, is he?
No. Like, you got a choice between Basil and Bobby, Ma and Brandice, Jimmy, or inside the ruined hut.
No,
or right next to Pa.
Okay. Yeah, I want to Misty Step into the hut.
Okay.
Can you roll me a d20 and hopefully I blow up before I go, and then Ma just blows up as I disappear?
9. So, no, nothing happens, so 5.
Mine she doesn't blow up today.
So you Misty Step onto Ma's bed, which is just full of sweat stains and awful odours.
It's better than boobs.
So that's your bonus action. What do you want to do as your action?
Pardon? Me?
Yeah.
Oh, right. And they're gonna hide. Just use my cutting action to just hide.
You've already used your cunning action and your bonus action. You can use your action to hide if you'd like.
Yes.
Okay, go make a stealth roll.
Yes, please.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I need to roll for you, don't I? What's your? I rolled a 5. I don't think you've got very high stats on your stuff, have you?
Plus something big,
I'm
but
just
I
having a
don't.
look at it now. You have a +3 to stealth, so unfortunately, this is not really anywhere very effective to hide in that height at the moment because it's semi-destroyed from the fireball, and Mars. So unfortunately, everyone can still see you.
Even Wenos can still see you.
Shut up.
He can't see the guy right next to him.
Alright, so it's Brandice's turn. So Brandice is just kind of look all around. She is going to cast a 3rd level spell. As a bonus action, she's going to cast Mass Healing Word.
Oh, fuck.
So she's going to target. She's going to target Ma, Jimmy, Bobby, Pa, Jim, Bob, and Vorkris.
And who's going to? Who's going to counterspell that for?
Right. So everyone. So those people, including Vorkris, you regain 7 hit points. Seven. And Jim Bob. There we go. So that's her bonus action, and then as her main action, she is a bit worried at the moment. So she is going to use her action away with the fairies. And she disappears. And she runs away because she's terrified of 2 mammoths. So, Lisma, it's your...
I'm gonna try and get Ma again with my longsword.
Yep.
18.
That's just a hit against her. Roll damage.
Cool. And I will use a golden attack as well. So that, and then that. That's 9 damage, and then
that beats her threshold. Oh, damn! Just rolling nice. You fuck. She had 56. Yeah. 9. Fuck. I hate
and
it
she
when
needs
it
to
happens.
wisdom save for the golden attack.
That's right. Yeah.
DC's 14. She
21.
saves that. I'm going to repeat the same thing. So,
okay.
25 to hit. So
that is a hit.
6 damage, and then go and attack again. So 14 damage, and then she needs to wisdom save again.
Okie dokie. How many superiority dice have you got left now?
1.
1. Very good. So Mom, wisdom, DC 14, 21. She's not that particularly wise. She's got a +2 to her. I'm just running really high with her.
Yeah, that's lucky. But that's fine. That's fine.
All right. Okay, so that brings us to Bobby's turn. So Bobby is going to attack Wenos at advantage because he understands that he can't see him at the moment.
Stupid zombie bastard.
22.
I hit.
So it's plus another 2d6. Alright, so that is 17 points of psychic damage against Wenos.
And he is down.
Alright, so Bobby just jumps on his end, just like licking into his eyeball and out of his mouth, like his tongue is that long, and just yanks, like breaking the magic on Wenos, who collapses down to the ground. Jumping off, he tries to disappear inside, and he's going to make a stealth roll. 25, so he beats everybody's passive perception because of one slippery bastard. And 3 methods will have opportunity attacks on him.
A disadvantage?
That's right, yes.
Right, I'm going to do them separately then. 2, 2, 2.
Alright, so...
They're all dog shit.
What do they have? A +3, right?
+3, so 15 is the highest.
15 is a hit.
Okay, I'm assuming a 13 isn't.
A 13 will hit, yeah.
Oh, hang on, no. It's disadvantage. I'm talking shit. 11 is the highest.
Alright, yeah, unfortunately they all miss.
Sorry.
No worries. So they just go, get it! Wait. Alright. Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Cora.
Like freezing them. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Can you just do me a favor? I cannot see my mace anymore. It's of a mammoth butt.
Hold on.
Under mine, I think.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to move it here, and I'm going to attack Ma with it.
Alrighty then, make an attack roll. He just bounces off of the blubber. That tickle, stop!
And from there, I'm going to, as long as it works the way I understand it, I'm going to cast Banishment on Ma.
Oh, okay.
So it should only affect her and not Bark, right?
That's right. So Bark will fall down if that's the case, if she fails.
Okay.
So it's a Charisma save, is that right?
Yep.
She's proficient in this, so 22.
Oof. Did not expect her to be proficient in charisma.
Well, she's got to be charismatic to control her stock, her breed. Her family's everything. You got to be a strong woman to control these
Strickland is very charismatic.
She's sure of herself. So that's where her charisma comes from.
All right, I think that's. I don't want to move, so I think that's all I can do.
All right, so it's Basil's turn. So Basil is going to attempt to attack that method there. 16. So that 11 piercing damage on that one.
So, yep, that brings him down, and he explodes.
In fiery hot magma, right?
I am just checking death bursts, so anything within 5 feet of me must make a DC 11 dex saving.
So that'll be Cora. You need to make a dex save as well as.
Sorry,
well as
Cora.
So he bites down to it and it explodes in his mouth. 9 from Basil.
Gonna be good at that.
Basil.
Oh.
Nice.
So yeah, I think Cora, you don't take any damage from that if unless it says you take half damage on the death burst.
Yes, you'll still take half, unfortunately. So
Okay.
2d6.
So he explodes in Basil's mouth, and you get the corner burst of the fire damage. So you take 3 fire damage, Cora, and Basil will take 6. And he just goes, Pah! Smoke erupts from his mouth. He doesn't understand what's happens. He's a simple creature like that.
Bye.
All right, Zurich, it's your turn.
So I think I can charge up to Jimmy, while staying in range of Ma, so she won't get an opportunity attack.
I believe you could. 5, 10. Yeah, you'll be able to. Yeah.
Right, so I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to. I think is it charge?
So you charge you trample the cushion, like blast the tree out of the way, trample on all the furniture, going straight for Jimmy. He's like, "What the fuck?"
So that's a gore for 24, and hit
Yeah.
him prone.
So you pierce him through the belly, and you toss him up. He just falls down to the ground, and he starts crawling away. And he just uses the loss of strength to get up onto one knee.
Well,
you get stomped.
Yeah, I'm going to stomp him now.
Yeah.
Rear back, and I'm bringing my 2 things. So is it advantage? Is it while he's prone?
No, he's not prone. He's wait, did he
Yeah,
gore attack make?
It's,
Oh yeah, he needs to
charge
make
at him,
the
and then
strength
he
save.
makes a thing to be prone.
That's right. So it's a strength save, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's DC 18. So
15. So no. So yeah. So he is prone at the moment. So you have advantage on this stomp attack.
19.
All right. How do you want to kill Jimmy?
Yeah.
Take him down into nothing. Just absolutely obliterate him. Squish him.
Smash
So-
his head like a blade.
Jim.
What the
Right.
fuck? And you just go splish him down into a red paste. Mar just goes, "No, Jimmy! He was a kind, sweet boy. He never hurt no one. How dare you? Paul, Jimmy's dead. I'm busy, Ma."
And then I think I just want to move one more down like that.
Alright.
Ready to attack Ma next time.
Alright. Gorgas, it's your turn. Pa's chasing you. Get back here, boy!
Okay, I would like to mentally summon all my mephits. Come attack, Pa! And then I will lift up my hands, and I'm going to cast Burning Hands at 2nd level.
Alright, dex save from Pa.
Yes.
17.
Uh,
Does he make the save? Can't hear you, mate.
Sorry, it didn't ask me what level to do with that, so I'm just going to check. Yeah, 3d6 and one more. So it's one more d6 on top of that.
Sure.
So 14. He made the
17.
save though, so half to 7.
7 damage. So fire erupts from your head. You set his beard on fire. He pats it out. Pa's not looking too good at the moment, actually. He looks quite wounded. Alright, anything else?
And obviously it hits the mephit, but it's immune, so.
Yeah. Hey, fuck you, master.
Yeah, that's me.
Alright, so Mephit's dead. Are they looking at the basilisk?
They are not, because they have a new target now, so they are staring directly at Pa.
Get him, boys! And they fly over towards you.
Neum. And 3 claw attacks against Pa.
Yep.
So 22, 19, and 10.
The first 2 will hit.
So, max damage for a change, so 10 points of damage to him.
Alright, so they start clawing into him. As he start burning away, he just swats them away. He's not looking too happy at all. Alright, that is their turn. Jimmy's dead. So, Buck.
Yay!
Right, so seeing as I'm on top of Ma's face, if I'm attacking her facial features like eyes, nose, mouth, etc., does it still count towards her fatness, or is that separate because it's her head? She's not got a fat face.
I'll give you what I'll do is I'll give you advantage on the attacks because you're on her fucking head.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna sort of swing round onto her big blubbery neck, place a boot to her cheek, and go, "You and I have got a little date to have, Ma." I'm just gonna start hammering into the top of her head.
I'm married, you creep, to my brother.
Right, let's right. So the damage, that's 1, 21.
21 will hit her for 13 slashing damage plus the 2 for the rage, so it's 15 in total. So you cut across the face.
And 19.
So another 20 points of damage. All right, Bark. How do you want to kill Ma?
Yeah.
Yes. Right. As I'm hacking.
Did not
away,
expect that.
No,
I'm
I
just
didn't
gonna.
expect that at all.
I'm gonna grab my blade like this, stick it in her mouth, and I'm just gonna start pulling with my massive muscles through her head, and just go through her face, through the back, and just cleave her head in 2.
As you spit off, all the food she's ingested just starts geysering out at the top of her neck. Puke and blood and guts everywhere. And she starts to deflate a little. And Pa just goes, Ma! No! She ain't never hurt no one. She was an angel and a princess. How dare you kill my family? I'm gonna kill you all, you sons of bitches.
Turning around in like the blood and ichor, I'm just gonna put my sword to my shoulder and just go, looks like I stuck myself a pig today. And direct that straight at Pa.
Fuck yeah.
See Lisbeth like stood there, not impressed as he's covered in all this freaking shit.
Yeah, it's a geyser at the moment. Joe Pricks, it's your turn.
So I think what I would like to do is, I think I'm going to have to attack Jim Bob. As much as I'd like to go trample down Pa, I'm going to have to do it. So it's a +10 attack. I'm just going to roll a d20. And I would like to replace that. I'll now for Porton, if I use that 11, I get my +10. That's a 21, right?
To hit Jim Bob, is that right?
Yeah.
Right. Well, you roll a d10 on the attack, so.
Oh, I did. Oh,
yeah,
well, that's
so
not helpful.
Re-roll it.
All right, let me try that again. So a 10 plus a 10 is a 20 hit.
Yeah, that fucking hits him.
All right. So I'll roll the damage as a 4d. I think it was a 48 plus 7 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, I don't have a macro for it or anything. 48 plus 7.
I could have made you a macro if I knew you were going to do it.
I know. So 28 total damage.
28 fucking damage on him. All right. So you trample into, and Jim Bob just like flattened down on the ground, and he's looking real hurt, but he's still functioning.
Okay. And I'm just going to stay put.
Okay, so it's Jim Bob's turn. He's going to roll a d6. He maintains control for now, so he's gonna. Ooh. Actually, as a reaction, because he still has his reaction, I believe. Did he use counter spell?
You said he was out of counter spells, so.
Yeah, no. So he says reaction. So as a reaction against you, Joe Briggs, he's going to cast Hellish Rebuke.
Ooh.
At first level. At second level, even actually. So can you make a dexterity saving throw, please?
Absolutely. Dexterity save is going to be a -1 on this roll.
Roll high. Oh.
So I'm going to replace. I'll replace that then.
With.
No, I don't think so. What's the DC on the concentration check?
15.
Or is this? 15. Wait a minute. Is this the Hellish Rebuke for the damage?
Yeah.
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 Oh,
no, he's can't.
Oh.
Okay. That's the damage. Yeah.
I'll take the damage. I don't care about the damage.
Okay, so that's 21 points of fire damage, and can you make a concentration check, please?
Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. All right, let me calculate 21 points. So
it's going to be
10, 11.
DC
I'll be down
10.
I'll be down to 89. That's fine. So let me roll. This is a con check. Oh, so that's different. Yep. He's got a plus
5.
Plus 5, yeah. So yeah,
you maintain concentration without issue. Right, so on Jim Bob's actual turn, he is going to cast Magic Missile at you at second level, Joe Bricks. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that's 5, 9, 12, 14 points of force damage. Can you make 4 concentration checks, please?
Yes, I can. How much damage was it total? 14? Let me just...
Yeah, 14 force damage in total, and you need to make 4 DC 10 concentration checks.
Oh boy. That's fun.
Magic Missile is a concentration killer.
Yeah, it is. It totally is, huh? Okay. I'll just roll 4 of them. And they're all going to be a +10, I believe. So.
Alright, so you maintain concentration on all of them.
Oh, yeah!
Nice.
Good thing the mammoth's got good constitution.
Yeah. Alright, so Emron, you're up.
So I am going to bite down on Jim Bob.
Okay, make an attack roll.
15 to hit.
That'll hit him for 13 piercing damage. Emron, how do you want to kill Jim Bob?
Remnant of the scene in Jurassic Park. The dinosaur goes up and bites his top half of his body right off and spit it over the cliff.
Alright, so just before the jaws come down, like he sees Mar get deflated and he goes, "What happened to my mommy?" He just tear him apart, and just body parts fly everywhere. Yeah, he's killed.
And I'm going to turn around to Cora and throw her a big wink out the corner of my eye.
part of Jim Bob's arm actually flies out of your hand and just lands before Cora. The ring's still attached.
With you right now.
Pa is looking around and he is none too happy at all.
Where's Brandy?
He vanished into the ether.
Yeah, she's away with the fairies at the moment. Okay, now, right, roll d4 for Pa. Right, he's going to continue focusing on Vorkris. All right, so 3 attacks against you. 1, 2, and 3.
I will take 2 of them.
Alright, it's 31 points of damage against you. You can make 2 concentration checks.
That hurt a large amount. 1, 2.
Yep, you maintain your concentration on them. Alright, so Mars dead. Kerry, you're up.
I kind of want to shout something to the group, but I don't know if I want to.
You're in combat. What would you like to do?
Yeah, I want to pull out Dream Snatcher and just say, "Don't kill him yet." And then I want to cast Sleep on Pa.
What's the range on sleep?
I don't know.
You need to know these things. 90 feet.
Oh, that's good. You
got it.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah.
It'd be great if you knew how sleep worked, though.
Go ahead and roll 5d8.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh.
Alright, so that will target the creature with the lowest hit points first.
Doesn't even take out one of my methods.
Ooh.
It does, however, take down Pa, who immediately falls asleep.
That's amazing.
I just said everyone heard me say, "Don't kill him yet, please."
Alright.
I mean, really want to convince Bark about that, because
Do you want to move anywhere?
Yeah, I'd like to move as close as possible.
So,
Right.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's as far as you can get.
Yeah, I just want to run
Basil's
out
in
the
the way.
door, like holding a Dream Snatcher on my knife. Just
Okay.
so. Yeah.
Alright, Lismer, it's your turn.
Weird.
You know Bobby's in the trees in there somewhere.
Oh, I forgot about Bobby.
Okay, I'm going to move closer to the trees. And can I? What have I got? Is there anything I can do that's interesting?
Do you want to use your action to try and perceive him?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Right, make a perception check. His skill was DC is 25 at the moment, so you cannot see him.
Well, then I never would have.
If he's got a natural 20, you'd see him. So.
Oh yeah. That's my turn.
All right, so it is Bobby's turn. So, as you are looking for him, Lismer, you don't see him shuffling out right to your left, jumping from the shadows to lick you good. $16. So that will miss you, I believe. So you just, as he reaches out, you just move your hand out and just grab him from around the throat. It's like his tongue just lashing around you. He managed to break free. He's going to try and stealth again. Natural 20. So he disappears. Kerry and Lisma, you both get opportunity attacks at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Count.
Okay. I'm gonna stab a bitch.
So, unfortunately, both of you miss Bobby. He's one slippery bastard. He's able to get away. All right, Cora, it's your turn.
Okay, so Bobby is hidden somewhere.
He's in those bushes over there.
All right. From what I understand, my guiding bolt comes from above, and I don't have to see my creature.
Yes, you do. You have to target. It's a ranged spell attack. You have to look at the creature to target it. Now, you can choose not to look at Basil and just take the attack, do the attack roll at disadvantage.
What happens if I roll a natural one? Are you going to make it hit somebody else?
No.
Okay.
That would be fun, though.
Then I will cast Guiding Bolt at disadvantage on.
Well, it was going to be at disadvantage anyway because you're within 5 feet of Basil. So
why would my spell be at disadvantage?
It's a range.
Because it's a ranged spell.
Yeah.
A ranged spell.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Then if it's going to be disadvantage, I'm going to do it.
All right. So make a ranged spell attack.
Submit again.
Oh, nice.
That's pretty good.
19 will hit him. So the lightning bolt just reaches out. He's just jumps up towards you, just mouth snatched open to chomp down in your face. When you cast the spell, not looking at him, the guiding bolt goes within his mouth and just blows him up from the inside. And Basil has been destroyed.
Yay!
Right.
And Lisbon's getting more and more unimpressed with the amount of guts he's
You asshole! You killed my dog!
Please don't kill Pa yet.
Who said that?
Okay, we're sorry we killed your wife.
Wait, no. All right. No, yeah, he is asleep. He dreams it.
I know the guy I was like, I'm gonna steamroll him off.
Since I'm free of opportunity attack, I'm going to just go ahead and take my movement.
Pardon me. Sorry.
I'm going to move. Oh, wait, I didn't take my bonus action. Where is my... I'm going to move it towards Pa. Sorry. That's 20, so I'll move it there.
Oh, no, that's Brandice's. Haha.
There. Whoop. There.
Whoop. All right. Zurich, it's your turn.
So, can I... If I move some, can I hold my action that if he comes into sight...
Yeah, you can hold your action.
I can just charge at him then?
No, you can't use the charge. You can, or the gore attack. You can still use the stomp attack. You can hold the stomp attack.
Right. Well, just move over to here then. The methods are... Oh, no, the methods are flying, aren't they? That's all right.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll just move over to here, and then if he shows himself, I'll stomp him.
Okay. Forcus, it's your turn.
Okie doke. Forcus is going to tell his methods to move forward and sweep through that bush and try and find them. And then he is going to move up to here. And he is going to stand right there. And he is going to do Burning Hands again.
In which direction?
Round about there.
All right. So Bobby will need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yay!
24.
Oh.
Ooh. And I will... This is only at first level. And like the other one, because I'm running out of spell slots. So 6 points of fire damage to him.
So flame erupts into the bushes and the trees, and you just hear somebody go, "Ah, my ass is on fire!"
Chuckle, and I'll step back to there.
Method's turn. Do you want to use them to use their actions to do a perception check?
Can't hear you, Reg.
Sorry, yes, I will do, but their perception is not great. In fact, it's a +0, so straight rolls. 16 is the highest, so no.
Unfortunately, you cannot see him.
I was hoping they'd bump into him, but that's it then.
Well, actually, the middle one does bump into something and can't go any further.
Woo!
Can that middle one make an attack at disadvantage, or when he did that?
Yeah, he can.
I wouldn't make the other two do it because that's.
Oh, actually, no, because their actions perceive. So.
Okay, fair enough.
Bark, it's your turn.
Please don't kill Pa.
Just, it's a weird scene because you've not seen Bark this sort of happily glorious, surrounded by gore and hideous monstrousness, and yet he sort of stood just triumphant on the top of this gigantic fat woman. Seeing Pa's like what he assumes is he's fainted, because I don't imagine I would have known Kerry would have cast sleep.
Well, she you could clearly see her casting a spell from the staff. So
from inside the house.
Yeah.
Okay,
well, no, the house has been destroyed. The house has been destroyed. You can see the house. You can see inside the house.
All right. Well, he doesn't care then. I'm just gonna sort of slide down Mars thing like a bit sort of wet.
Yeah, it's so greasy. It's its own slip and slide. It's that greasy.
Bouncing down, I can get in my shoes after a good old bounce session. And I'm just gonna make my way to Pa, and for the moment, I'm going to respect what Kerry says. I'm just going to hold a sword attack in case he wakes up.
Okay, Joe Pricks, it's your turn.
I don't think Joe Pricks would be holding back anything, because Pa was doing a number on him, and I don't know if I can get in there without hurting, like going over Bark or anything.
Well, no, that's the thing. You're a mammoth at the moment,
right?
That guy's down.
So if I can't get in there, am I able to, movement-wise, am I able to get in there?
Oh yeah, you can easily walk straight over him. However, you do notice that your ally is in the way. So you need to think of it not like Joe Pricks, but like a mammoth. Somebody you like is in the way of you trampling somebody you don't like.
Right. And there's no way that I could kind of like come over here and then...
No, because then you would trample the other thing that you also like.
I don't want to trample things I like.
Exactly.
So
you need to think like a mammoth.
Probably be a little frustrated at this point. I don't know which way to go. So I probably would use my movement to go up past Ma, and then...
Yep. So you get your hustle sticky?
Yeah. That'd be gross, but I'll have to do it. And then probably I can get to about here, and that's about it. And I would have, I don't know if I can I hold an action in case Bobby or Brandeis poke out? Yeah.
Yeah, you can hold your action, yeah.
Okay.
All right, so Jim Bob's dead, Wenos is down, Emron, you're up.
So unlike my bro Joe Pricks, who has no brains at the moment, I, as an Allosaurus, have a brain. So
yeah, you are Emron.
Go over here, and I'm going to snap at the bush. Is that all right? Or the tree?
All right, make an attack roll at disadvantage.
Yeah. So roll number 1. Rule number 2. Oh, probably miss.
Unfortunately, you snap into thin air and hit nothing.
Okay. That ends my action. Thank you.
Right. Par is
Big
asleep.
Ring moves
Par
to
is
the
dead.
dive door.
Kerry, it's your turn.
Me?
Yeah.
I'd like to do the stabby to Par while he's asleep. Which is the dream
So
snatcher special
5,
thing, I think.
10, 15, 20, 25. So yeah, you run up to Par.
And so I'm still trying to learn what this does, but if they're sleeping, I do automatic or critical hit and
That's right, yes.
3d10 necrotic. So what do I do?
Make an attack roll.
Okay, yeah.
Should be at advantage because he's unconscious.
Is it an advantage or not?
Yeah. It's unconscious.
So
should I roll an advantage?
So you use shit, fucking frozen.
Hi.
Sorry about that. So this is an augmentation. So basically, you use a dagger. Is that right? Kerry, you use a dagger, right? Yeah. So how this augmentation works is that your dagger transforms into a serpentine-like dagger that resembles Dendar, the Night Serpent. So that's what it. So your dagger is effectively the Dream Snatcher at the moment.
Yeah.
So you would attack with your dagger.
Yeah.
So go and make an attack roll at advantage because he is prone.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh.
Amazingly, that's a miss. So he grunts and just rolls over in his sleep. And you miss.
Bark, seeing a miss, just moves a hand slightly to the left and goes there.
He's got like a chassis built around his dreams.
Ma, and he just rolls over and goes, Ma, you know I like that when you do that with my feet when you're playing.
You want those dreams? Are you sure you want those dreams, Carrie?
Alright, Brandis is... Lismer, it's your turn.
Cool. I am going to get my bow out and I'm going to just be ready to fire at Bobby if he appears.
Right. Bobby is going to... The Allosaurus and the free methods get free opportunity attacks at disadvantage.
Oh, the methods all miss.
Yep.
Oh shit.
And the Allosaurus misses as well. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You all hear and that is the sound of grass moving, twigs snapping. It sounds like he's running away.
Anybody got anything?
We don't know which direction.
Cora, it's your turn.
If he's running across the open ground, would we not see him? However well stealthy he is?
It is nighttime at the moment, so.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So Cora, it is your turn. Actually, what I'm going to do here is Bobby is retreating. Brandis isn't coming back. Does anybody want to pursue Bobby?
Do we have like any idea what direction he went?
Make a perception check.
I'll make one too, actually, as well.
As a mammoth?
Perception. I can do perception. I've got +6 as an Allosaurus. Yes!
So the skills is 25.
Oh.
Because that was what Bobby rolled for his stealth.
Can I roll perception as well? I would be looking out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you guys.
I get a 4 no modifier.
Yeah. But Bobby has run away, and you spend You spend a good minute like looking the immediate area, and by the time you actually do catch onto his tracks, he's long gone. Brandice doesn't seem to return. Whatever she did, looks like she saved herself and got out of there.
I'm gonna stab her again.
So much for them looking after
that's my
their own.
girlfriend you're talking about.
Hey, Jack, can I use my lucky to re-roll my wisdom just for the hell of it at this point?
Yeah.
All right, let me re-roll it. Nah. Oh well.
Can I stab her again? Just
Yep.
go for it again.
So, because we're out of combat, like I don't need you to make a
I was out of
attack
it anyway.
roll.
Never mind.
Do you just want to finish part off, Kerry?
Yes.
Okay. So you lean down towards him with your knife. You just bring it up to his throat. You cut it.
I just fall flat on him.
When you do, your eyes go white and your vision loses all senseness around you. Next thing you know, Kerry, you are standing in the middle of a field next to a young girl who you recognize as your sister. She's got like lovely little pigtails, like blackish like hair. She's very small for her age, very thin. You're quite big for your age, and as you like stare out across the plains and the meadows, you can see large contraptions, buildings, vehicles, something that are mowing down the forest and the fields and turning them into smog wasted barren lands. It's you basically this is the destruction of your home. As your vision shifts again, and now you can see that you are a bit of a young man. Your father passed away many years ago, not leaving you any savings. Your mother left a long, long time ago, and all that's left is you and your sister. You go out and you chop wood as best as you can to earn a living, and whilst your sister stays at home to cook whatever food that they can bring back. It's a humble and it's a simple life, but it's the best one you can make. Eventually, feelings turn to loneliness between the both of you. You have no friends. Nobody wants to know the little orphan kids, the little chin tucks. The only comfort you have is in each other. And as you guys get older and older, not understanding any different, as there's been no one around to guide you in any way, those feelings eventually become perverted. And you start seeing your little sister in a different way, but you don't do anything about it until she is a little older. You make your advances on her, and she's resistant at first, but you don't care. You have your way with her, and then after several years of doing this, she begins to appreciate this, begins to love you, begins to enjoy it. And after you guys, both of you, meet your mid-20s, you are fully in love, and she is pregnant with your very first child. You are as happy as can be. Your family is growing. Your vision shifts again, and your first son is born, and you proudly name him Jimmy. And you promise that he's going to be as good as you will be one day, and that you'll protect him beyond anything else. A few more years gone by, and you give birth to your second child, your little princess, Brandice. It's at this point people start to harass you, and you move away from the boonies even further out into the wilderness. People don't seem to accept your love. They don't understand it. You love your wife, your sister, beyond anything else, but people call it wrong. People call it perverse and obscene. They call your children of incest. But that doesn't matter to you. All that matters is family. Soon enough, your third is born. He's grossly different from the other children, but you love him anyway. You promise to protect him. And then before too long, your fourth is born, and he is disfigured in every way you could possibly imagine. But he has a strong heart. Both you and your sister know this. And so you begin taking people, body parts from them, things to replace Jim Bob's appearance with, keep him going. By doing this, you suspect that due to the fine breeding, the joining of blood on blood is what gives your children their special abilities. The ability to cast magic, the ability to fly, the ability to disappear into nothing. You just chalk it up to fine breeding and perfect blood. And that's when you realise everyone is just jealous of you. And so you move onwards and onwards. No matter where you go, people hunt you, call you obscene, call you perverse. The guards try to take you. You fight back. You must protect your family. Eventually, you hear a tale of a new world where the rules no longer apply. You've been on the run for 2 decades now, and you know it's your last shot. You manage to get onto the ship, and without anybody knowing you, you keep your activities to a minimum. You keep your family secret. You keep your family safe. You leave New Urinium, knowing that they still wouldn't accept you there. You keep on moving and moving until eventually you find an area. You are starving. Your wife is hungry. Your children is hungry. You find an apple bush and you eat of the apple, and it is delicious and it makes you stronger. You give it to your children and they become stronger. You give it to your sister and she becomes stronger and she wants more. And as a family man, you provide more. You keep on giving and giving and giving, and she just gets bigger and bigger, and you just fall more and more in love. As you all get stronger, Ma can't stop eating. Eventually, people come along and they find the joys of eating this food. You're happy to share it with them, thinking that it will finally accept them. But that's when you realize that your appetite is no longer satiated by the simple foods you cook. And they look tasty. Real tasty. And they're sleeping, you move in and you cut their throats. Some of them wake up and begin to fight you. Your family fights back and you win. You string them up. You begin to dissect them, cook them, eat them. You're a family man. It's all you know. You provide, you give, and you love your family unconditionally. And the next thing you know, these people have come along again. Now they're attacking you. And your family is dying around you. And the next thing you know, you're falling and falling in darkness and darkness until jaws open up with yellow eyes and you scream as you fall into the void of Dendar's mouth and are swallowed. Gary, I want you to make a charisma saving throw, please.
Yeah, that's good with me.
Alright, so 5 plus. Just need to check. Bars. Alright, so you make the save. So when you snap back to reality, Kerry, you are able to disassociate yourself from Par's personality, and within a few seconds it fizzles away, and you remain who you are.
He thought I messed up memory.
What, the man who eats people? I'm not surprised.
Yeah, go figure, yeah.
Where did you go just then? What were you doing?
I fed his soul to Denda to make her happy, so she doesn't continue to kill me or kill anyone else.
So you fed her to the same thing that you fed Isaac to?
Jack, did I feed Isaac to Denda?
Yeah, yes.
Yes.
You're far too happy to admit that. You really are.
I'm not happy at all. But
you don't seem sorry. You never have. Not once since you turned your body to ash. Say that again, sorry?
I am more sorry than you can understand. I have a difficult time showing it.
Maybe learn to start sharing. Or learning to, because at the moment, you're still on my shit list, lady. You really are.
Understandable.
I'm going to turn away and start.
Sorry, what did you say, Kerry?
I just want to turn Juice Snatcher back into a normal dagger.
Okay, yeah, so you it returns to your normal dagger and you sheath it. So, battle has come to an end. You all take a deep breath as you look around the bodies of the Chintucks. Make an investigation check, please, Emron.
Yeah. $14.
So, moving through the massive pile of mar that remains, you can find a silver necklace that has diamonds embedded in the chain links. You're not too precise on the various value of such things, but the silver necklace looks worth about 250 gold pieces, and there's probably about 600 gold pieces worth of diamonds here.
I walk over to Cora and give it to her. Here, you might find this useful for your
and
spells.
the necklace.
She also has a gold ring on each of her fingers, and each of the gold rings has a gemstone embedded into them.
Ooh. I'll give it all over to Cora, and I think they might be magical. I don't know. You might have to have a look.
They don't look magical, but they do look valuable. You can put this in the inventory.
Which one of the brothers had the ring that could see through?
Yeah, so Jimmy did, and so did Jim Bob. So with that, Cora's crying, kind of thinking like, God damn it, I wish I had had this earlier, but a little bit relieved that she has it now. And then she's going to go over to Jim Bob, and she wants to kneel and say a prayer to her God for him first.
Okay.
And then I think she's going to... I just have to figure out if... I don't want these people to become zombies. I don't know that they are. So when she's done, she's going to say, you were a good boy. And she's going to take the ring from his finger and put it in his pocket. Put it in her pocket.
Okay.
Wait, it's not on the hand that went flying over the other side, is it?
Yeah, it's the hand that landed before Cora. So
that's amazing.
With that, she's going to kind of go by herself. She's going to walk up to the shed where all the dead people were.
Yep. All right, well, we'll get to that as you. It'll take you a little while to get up to that. Okay, so so Barker's Emron. So Emron searched through Mar, and Mar did that with Jimmy. What are the rest of you doing?
I would like to drag Wenos. Sorry. All I'm doing is dragging Wenos over here by this tree stump.
Okay.
And I'm going to go sit on the tree stump.
I'm going to find a place to wash myself because I'm covered in guts.
I was going to have Joprix just search Jimmy.
You search Jimmy. Jimmy, make an investigation check for Jimmy, please.
I'll walk over, kick his body, just like over, so we can have a better look.
Oh, there's not really. He's not. There's no. He's a pancake at the moment.
Right. Just like sort of try. Yeah, I'm trying. Like just sort of slide it around a bit.
Jimmy has got a +1 morning star on him, A bronze fiddle worth 60 gold pieces and 45 gold pieces in his pockets.
Okay.
Is there anything valuable in the house?
Make an investigation check.
Oh. Can someone help me?
I had that +1 spear too.
Cora, you know that ring will require attunement before you know what it is and what it does.
Okay, I'm just putting it in. Okay, that's fine.
I just want to put those things in party loot. I don't really have much use for them. Put the money, maybe.
Hey, bro, can you come and help me with my investigation in the house? Joe
I can help you. I can absolutely help you.
Joe Briggs is busy investigating Jimmy.
Okay. Who's helping me? Can someone help me?
Somebody help.
Did that count as me helping?
I rolled twice if it's going to help.
Joe Briggs.
Or
you were helping Joe Briggs.
Yeah.
I can help someone if they want.
Yeah, go on, Carrie.
What am I doing? Sorry.
10. That's all right. You just give me advantage.
There's just too much ruin in the house to determine if anything is, good in there. But you can't find anything.
Okay.
You do find plenty of food around, however.
Oh yeah, we need to take the food, guys.
Let's take the food, guys. Like the food.
Elizabeth says.
Hey, Jack, that ring that was on Jimmy, would I have been able to find that?
Cora took it.
Oh, Cora, that was the ring that Cora took?
Yeah, I took one off Jim Bob.
Yeah, Jimmy had
Jimmy
one.
doesn't. Jimmy didn't have a ring.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought he was the one who came with me and Joprix, the thingy, wasn't he? I'm trying to think now. When we went setting out thingies, was he the one who came trapping with us?
Yeah, Bobby went out trapping with you.
Right. Oh, it's Bobby that's got the other ring then, isn't it?
Yeah. Bobby made off with it.
Two.
Well, guys, I think it might be a good idea to rest up, but also keep a lookout because that guy's ran off and he might come back for revenge while we're sleeping.
When we're ready to take a long rest, I can cast Lehman's Tiny Hut as a ritual, and that'll keep us safe when we're ready to go to do that.
Right. Somebody's going to counterspell you when you cast that.
Really?
Yeah, because I don't like that spell anymore.
Get out!
Wow.
How much food can we take, Jack, from here?
How much do you want?
How much can we all carry?
I mean, not to be a sticker, but can we not take the people food? The stuff that was made of.
Well, I have the bag of holding. How much can I ram in there?
Maybe just the apples and stuff.
Oh yeah, Lizma, your appetite has gone beyond just a simple, meals. So like when you have meals, you want 3-course meals now.
Okay.
That's the thing with the apples, guys. If we continue to eat them, we might end up like Ma and Pa and everybody else.
But we can give it to people
And
as some kind of trade.
More cannibalistic incest people.
No. We can just.
Who didn't cause the incest?
No.
I thought the apples does not cause incest.
I don't think that's what the problem was.
And I don't have any siblings here anyway, so it's fine.
I want to kill mine.
So how many apples do you reckon we can take, Jack, if we were just to take the fruit? There was that massive basket, of apples.
There's about, I say gathered at the moment that Ma hasn't eaten. You guys can pick yourself up about 200 apples.
The apples aren't going to be enough, guys. I need something more sufficient. Can we go find some proper meals around here?
Yeah, it was them wanting something more proficient that led to them eating people. So how about we just try and curb that shit? Yeah. In fact, hasn't it still been 8 hours since I cast suggestion on him and told him he wasn't allowed to think about the food anymore? He had to forget about the food.
That's right.
No, to be fair, that is a concentration spell, and I then cast methods, so no, he'd now be thinking about food again. Sorry.
Emran, Everyone
I'm just going to
can.
look at you, and I'm going to be like, I wonder what Dragonborn tastes like.
No, you're not thinking at that level, man.
I would end you.
You can think it, but as a hypothetical, I wonder what that tastes like, but you don't actually.
Yeah, no, it's literal like a not with an intent. It's more of a literal just curiosity.
Yeah.
Everyone's a piece of Vorgrist.
Everyone can make the berries for Cora and Lisma now.
Everyone refuses.
Oh. It just says no.
The elf says no.
Right, so that's it, Emron. Do you want to be useful for Kerry only in the sense that you feed her?
No, she can eat. Because you did say you weren't there at that week, but you were going to only eat good berries because you're not going to eat any of the food here.
Oh no, Kerry, I think I've still got some rations. I think I'm just talking about Cora and Lisma because Cora needs food, a lot of food, and Lisma's now needing a lot of food.
Yeah.
And you can provide a lot of food.
Just so you know, Kate, you did eat, and you gained 14 hit points when you ate the food.
Yeah, I saw that in the notes. Thanks, Cora. Thanks, Kristen. But yeah, just throwing an idea out there, because now Lisma needs like 3 days worth of food, and Cora needs like 7.
Well, he sounds very, very picky, so he can find his own food. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Berries aren't going to be enough.
Lismer totally wouldn't eat it and gave it back to me.
So. Yeah, exactly. He'll chew and say it doesn't tasty enough and give it back to her. But Cora, you already got the good berries.
There's plenty of other food here. We're talking tons of food. Like they've been gathering for a while.
People don't count.
All right, where's the meat?
Up in the upstairs.
Yeah, you don't want the human meat. They do have prepared animal meat in the ruins of the hut. You can get, I'd say about. Now, type this down specifically. You can gather 16 meals based on meat.
Oof.
The apples will count as snacks.
Is Lismer the only one that's voracious at this point?
Yes.
Ooh, love that word.
Is this permanent or will it fade after some rehab?
You don't know.
Rehab. Overeaters Anonymous.
Right.
But if you guys want large meals, then you have to spend some time gathering the food for it, preparing it.
So
make it yourself.
The thing is that any of the meat here, even any of the food here, would have that magical property that would potentially be putting us at risk to be like Lismer.
Hey, she was a giant. She was big, but she didn't really do much. I reckon if I exercised, I could just be really big and pinch.
I mean, she did a shit ton of damage, though.
Yeah, she hurt.
Joprix is going to go either direction. I think Joprix might be a vegetarian after this thing.
I can help you with that.
So what are we doing now, guys? Is it middle of the night? What time is it?
We need a rest.
Shall we go back to the guest house like we did before?
No, I don't really feel like we should be around this area just in case that guy comes back. He knows this place better than us.
Yeah,
we can find somewhere just outside.
With the boss's hut, we should be okay.
Yeah, if I cast the hut, we should be all right, and we can even still take turns having a watch in case we see anything going on. There's always a chance something, one of them comes back to get something. I don't know.
Or something we could eat.
Yeah, absolutely. So we can stay overnight and you can have a big breakfast tomorrow before we leave. And we can try searching the house again, some of you guys who are more,
right in
better
the
at it.
daylight. Yeah.
Yeah. How does that
Does everybody agree on that? Do you think we should do a long rest now?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. But like before we go to bed, I need to eat, so I'll take first watch.
Okay. So I'll put my spell in the chat, although I think we know what it does at this point. Let's see.
Before we start,
we just have to huddle up close together. That's all. We can pick a spot where we want to be.
I'd like to just sit outside on this log for probably about an hour or so. I'm hoping Brandice is going to come back.
Are you in love with her now?
So if you're in it, I can make it so that you're in it, and then you can move freely through it. I think we have to start in it, and then you can go out.
Yeah, I'd come join it while you set it up. Then
is that happening before I finish what I was doing up here, or because if so,
I can wait. I can wait till we're all. I can wait till we're all ready. If you're in the middle of something.
But for Chris, if you see Brandice, there's no porking in the hut together with her.
You can't be porking the enemy.
Mind your own business.
All outside of the hut.
Does that rule just apply to them too? Could I have a go?
What porking?
No,
Keep it outside of the hut. That's all. Okay.
Liam's time.
Like Graster's rules.
Wait,
no,
is it?
No sex in the champagne room.
Isn't the hut invisible on the inside?
Yeah, we could watch you. Not that we want to, but But I just want it outside of the hut so that it's like not right next to me. That's all.
Got this weird image of like massive.
It's gonna be tight. It's gonna be tight enough in there as it is.
Yeah. Okay, so Joe Pricks casts tiny huts, and you all call. Aside from Joe Pricks, you can all move in and out of it. So you can all begin a long rest. If you're those of you doing a watch, can I get a first watch perception roll, please?
So before the watch was happening, I remember I had moved up here, and you told me to wait until everybody was done investigating.
Yes,
right.
Yeah,
so I'm gonna go. Yep, I'm gonna go into the shed, and I'm gonna look around at the people hanging, and try and count.
There's no distinguishing features about them; that they're literally just lumps of meat torsos, shall we say?
Okay. I'm going to try and make some sort of mental note about how big of a hole I would have to dig to bury these people. So whatever that is not important. You can think about it.
It'll take you about an hour to dig a hole for them.
Okay. And then Cora's just going to pray over these bodies as well, saying that they didn't deserve the fate that they met, and hopefully they can find some rest. And then she will dig a hole somewhere and bury them.
Yeah,
can I help Cora?
Yeah, you can help her. We're not going to be too hard for you.
Yeah, Carrie's going to help.
I'm watching Carrie through squinted eye.
Cora's going to thank you and just kind of work through this silently.
Okay, so who's going to be doing the first watch?
I will.
Okay, get a perception check for me, please. Alright, so the rest of the night is actually quite quiet, aside from the calls of the animals. Anything does happen, Lismo, you don't see it.
Okay.
Chris, you stay up for a good hour, did you say?
Yeah.
Brandice does not return.
Well, I'll come over here. I'll drag Pa Chintuk over by Wenos and leave him in a pile over there, and I'll go get some sleep in the hut.
Okay. Do you loot Pa, by the way? Because Pa hasn't been...
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, if I noticed he hadn't been looted as I dragged his body over there, I'd check his pockets.
I froze there for a second. What did you say?
Yeah, if when dragging him over, I realised he hadn't been searched, I would then search his pockets and check him out.
Yeah, pretty easy to find it. Well, yeah, he has a +1 spear on him and 114 gold pieces.
Ooh. 87. So the gold vanished. I don't know where that went, but there's a +1 spear in the party loot now.
True.
Okay, I'll mark it down. Thank you.
Being a wizard's an expensive, profession.
Trophy warlock and sorcerer.
+1 spear.
Being this hungry is expensive.
Okay, so...
Raising people from the dead is expensive for Chris.
Who is going
And you've got the diamonds.
Who is going to do second watch?
Me.
Okay, can I get a perception check from you, please?
I can keep him company.
You're a little bit too tired, and because of your one eye, you're not very good on keeping an eye out.
That's so counterintuitive.
Cora, however, you're able to rather well. You're quite confident in the fact that nothing else happens tonight. Before we do anything else, we're just going to take a quick toilet break there, okay? Okay, so the second watch comes to an end. Bark and Cora, is there anything you guys want to roleplay?
Sort of half watching through his one eye, Bark is currently just taking off his studded leather, his gore-covered cape. Essentially, he's just stood in sort of leather bracers and mildly armored trousers and boots now, as he just sort of lets the night air keep him company on his skin as he looks over the scarred and tattered armor he brought from the old world. You alright, Cora?
Ow, chicka, wow, wow. Sorry.
No, but I don't know that I've been all right for a while. These people aren't around, but I still don't feel safe. I feel like we accomplishing much. I'm not quite sure what our goal is at this point. Losing people, I'm not quite sure what I'm supposed to do.
It's never easy to know where you're supposed to go when you're in situations like these. It's literally a new world. It's brand new for everything, and we just took down a family of cannibals, and I never thought I'd see that in my entire life. What did you set out here to do originally? What was your first goal?
My mom told me to come here and heal the people of the new world from the wrong of the old world and to help in any way I can here. And I just don't really feel like I'm helping.
You're helping us. We wouldn't have got this far without you. I probably would have died a long time ago. I'm half dead as it is. You're doing what you can with what power you've got. Same as me. My creed, my ma, told me to come here for the same purposes. I've not seen her for a long time. I think you're doing what you're supposed to do, and I don't, for a second, believe you're not. I think you just need to carry on with your goal. Heal. If it's us, if it's townsfolk, if it's small heals, big ones, they all count.
He's gonna be silently just tears rolling down her face and put her head down because she doesn't really want you to see. Not that everybody doesn't know that Cora cries all the time, but she's putting her head down anyway.
Bark would sit down next to her, sort of scooch in a bit, and not get too much, but just close enough to just. It's all right to cry, you know. I'm pretty sure I did it at least once or twice when I was gone. This sucks. This new world is almost as bad as the old one, or at least it's becoming that way. And I think it's our job to stop it. I think all of us are here to make this place livable. And whether we do it on a giant scale or in our own way, it still counts. I'm here to burn away the black, and that's what I'm doing. As much as I can. You're here to heal, and you've healed all of us more times than I can count on my fingers. And toes combined. You're an unnaturally good person, Cora, for this place. Better than me, better than Forcrest, definitely better than Emron. And
she's going to remember Emron winking at her as he ate Jim Bob.
I might have licked my lips as well. You may have forgotten that.
Emron.
But don't think too hard about things. It's going to be all right. I'm going to protect you. And Bark's just going to lull to sleep in a comfort he's not felt for a long time, just sort of fall next to you and just in a not graceful sleep, but a comforted, silent one.
She'd just let him sleep and continue to watch and just kind of whisper to him that I'm glad you're back. And yeah, I'm sorry about your eye. She knows you're asleep, but she's just kind of.
It's just very convenient.
She'll just continue to watch.
So, who will be taking the third watch?
I can do.
Can I do it with Vorkris?
Yeah.
Hi, Vorkris. We're going to talk about death.
Okay, so Cora and Bark go to wake up Vorkris and Kerry, who begin their own watch for the night. One of you can make a perception check at advantage, or both of you can make a perception check. It's up to you.
You can do advantage, Vorkris.
I mean, mine's pretty crap. I'm not fussed either way.
Oh, okay, right, yeah.
Just do one each.
Yeah.
It always feels more natural doing one each.
Perception from Kerry.
Still loading it up now.
Okay.
Oh.
Alright, so is there anything you guys would like to role play tonight's watch?
I want to ask Vorkris about why, if he has any clue, why I'm suddenly so involved with death. But that's the only thing that I want to talk about.
I mean, I have a little bit of magic knowledge, but all my knowledge has just come from books, really. I've never experienced or seen anything like what you or Isaac seem to do. It's a little bit beyond me. I learned my magic by studying. You seem to have your magic by selling your soul, which, I mean, the soul's a fairly worthless thing. I'm not saying that's not a good deal, but, you know.
Do you think there's any fix to it? Do you think I could leave a Patreon and go to another one?
From what I understand of such things, these patrons are very powerful. I don't think they would take kindly to you making commitments to them and then leaving.
I guess pissing off a snake goddess isn't the best thing to do.
You seem to have enough enemies here already without making more enemies of giant snake gods.
Okay. Well, if I suddenly go too far and start getting too involved in death, I hope at least you would attempt to stop me.
I will kill you if I need to.
Thanks. Thanks. Thanks.
I'd do the same thing for anyone in the party.
That's friendship.
As long as you don't stop me.
That's all I had to talk about.
Your watch comes to an end. Like your watch actually goes into the dawn and a few hours into the morning because this was a long night for you guys. But you have all completed your long rest. All regained your spell slots and your HP.
Woohoo! Gonna smoke my pipe and roll my portents.
Yep, go right ahead.
Thanks.
Right, who's sorting breakfast?
You can go and find something. Surprise!
Well, why don't you clever ones go and search the house A for good breakfast and for any good loot in there now that it's daylight?
That house has already been searched. There's nothing else in there.
Damn it.
I would, however, go over to where I left Wenos and Pa last night, and assuming they are still there and nothing has come along in the middle of the night and dragged them off, I will cast Animate Dead.
Alright then, so they both rise up, awaiting your commands.
Follow me and protect me.
Do you really have to reanimate every person we kill?
Wait, I mean, not every person. I can only do 2 or 3 at a time, but, anything on our side that's going to help us is a good thing, surely.
I mean, Wenos, I can understand for the hilarity factor alone, but Pa was a cannibal. He was a fucking asshole.
Yeah,
I don't want to see that behind me.
Well, it would have been that lecherous bitch, Brandice, but she never came back, so I had to settle for her father instead.
Can't you just resurrect Ma? Like, she's big and at least she'd do some damage.
My powers are limited. I'm not an amazing leech here. I can only do small and medium creatures.
Well, you should, yeah.
How many creatures can you resurrect?
I don't know, I haven't tried.
You're still trying to get a sword to appear in your hand.
That's the point.
Don't talk about that. That's a sore spot.
Just out of curiosity, is the word Great Axe still tattooed on Barb's arm?
Oh, yeah.
Is that still there?
Yep.
Cool. I really want one.
If Cora sees you checking that out, she's going to say, Carrie found the one on my back.
What does yours say?
I don't remember something about a book.
Dude, what does mine say?
I can't really see
Dude.
it.
What does yours say? Dude.
Sweet! Sweet!
What did it say?
Oh, shit.
Quick one, Jack.
Yeah,
I saw you kindly set my zombies to 22 health. But they actually get 29 because I get my wizard level because I'm the school of necromancy.
Oh, right. Healthy zombies. Who's thought of such a thing?
I mean, I've changed it. It's just so you're aware and don't think I'm adding free health on for nothing.
No, that's fine.
An apple a day keep the doctor away, even for zombies.
So if everyone's together, I'm gonna say, look, guys, I have got like all these useful things in the bag of holding that none of you have kind of claimed. It's proven that the battle last night, you might be able to use some of these on your person. It's no good in the bag of holding if I'm holding all, and you might need it in battle. Right. For example, I've got some wizard scrolls here. I've got a silent image scroll. I've got illusory script scroll, and a shatter scroll. Do any of you wizards want these?
Illusory.
Yeah, please add it into inventory. I'm deleting it right now.
Silent image I would like, I think, unless workers who want it really bad.
No, you can have silent image. If I can have shatter, I'd have fun with that.
Great.
That'd be cool. All right, cool.
So you could copy out of each other's books too, right? Could you copy that into a book? With money that we don't know where it came from.
But it still costs a fortune.
In somebody's pocket.
It's not even the money over here. It's actually getting hold of the ink and paper that you need to buy with the money.
Oh, you should have. You should have let Zaza put the ink back in your finger.
He has got that sword, so I can buy ink from him now.
Right, so I'm deleting these 3 scrolls from the infantry now, from my list. I have all these other gems as well. Is there any good for any components? Bloodstone, carnelian, blah, 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 jasper, moonstone, onyx, quartz.
I don't think so.
You can always check in with me
Party loot, I'd say.
later. I've also got a potion of climbing and a potion of diminishing.
I'll take climbing if I can.
Yep. Delete. Please add that onto your inventory now, because I'm deleting it off mine. And potion of diminishing, a shrinking potion.
Take off that stone giant one as well, because I don't know.
I took that
That's
off.
Cora. That's
That was
Cora's
mine.
own. Yeah. No one claiming diminishing.
I'll take it. I'll take it just to have it out of the bag of holding.
Yeah. Cora, you take that. I'm deleting it. And I've got 1 common healing potion. Anyone? Any squishy people out there?
I'll take that.
Okay,
What?
Lisma, do you have it?
The person with the highest hit points is taking the healing potion? Cora's gonna look at you and go, no.
He died. I got to 12 hit points.
That's what you're supposed to do. Why don't you go eat another apple? And she's gonna take it out of his hand. The healing potions will be dealt out by the cleric. And she's gonna hand it to somebody a little squishier. Can't have this, Lismer. Go ahead, take one.
I will have held onto it very, very tightly.
Contested strength check. Go on, do it.
Yeah, that would be a contested athletics check from both.
I'm deleting it from my list anyway, so.
Yeah, Cora. Lisma's got a firm grasp on that.
That's fine. She's just gonna remind you that the healing spells come from me. She's gonna
Where
walk
were they
away.
in that fight?
So threatening.
You weren't going down, buddy. Get somebody else on 6 HP.
I've also got 2 weapons, 1 + 1 Morning Star, and 1 + 1 Spear.
Morning Star, isn't that like a throwing?
Yeah, it's a thing. Morning Star's a thing on the stick, right?
It's like a mace, but on a chain.
Yeah,
Like a
mace
mace
on
on
a chain.
No.
And is that a martial weapon or?
I believe so.
So it might be a fightery. Bark, do you want it? Is useful for you? You look like you'd wield something like that. It's a +1.
What was that? The Morning Star?
Yeah.
It's Marshall.
I'm not really a mace kind of guy. I like something a bit heavier, a bit more manly, you know.
+1 spear? No one go for a +1 spear?
I'll take the spear so I can throw it at someone.
Yeah. If you want it, you have it.
The spear is a simple melee weapon. So.
Yeah, I have that.
You want a javelin to throw it, not a spear.
What's this vengeance?
Oh, right. Never mind. I'll still take it anyway, I guess.
Sorry, you're taking the spear, Kerry?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm deleting it.
Yes.
Great. That clears up a lot. Thank you
Did
very
somebody
much.
take the Morning Star? I can't use it,
Nope.
but did somebody take it?
No. We can sell it somewhere.
Yeah, I put it. I asked to have it put in the party loot because I don't think Joe Bricks would or could wield it.
Great.
So it's a spear with +1, right?
Yeah, +1 spear to attack.
Oh, it changed.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
All right. Jack, there's 2 things I like to do. If I head up to the hill where that bonfire is, do I find a hot rod?
Yes, you do.
What does it look like?
It's effectively a cattle branding thing.
Okay, I'm going to take it.
Okay, so you can put yourself 1 hot rod. It will stay hot for the better part of an hour before it will cool down.
Yeah.
It'll just be a metal rod.
Okay. And now we're in daylight and we're roaming free on the ground. Cora may want to join me in this. Can I look for any interesting herbs in this area? That's
You've already combed this area of herbs.
Oh, so we combed the whole thing. Okay.
Yeah.
So is there anything else we need to do, guys? Utility-wise.
I believe that you just need to have breakfast.
I agree.
With who? That was the DM. No one said that.
I tell my zombies to wait here.
What are you guys going to do? What are you guys going to eat for your as you wake up and get ready for the day?
What did they find for food besides apples?
There are how many meals did you find?
16.
16. So you can dividend that up amongst the people. Otherwise, you can forage the immediate area for your meals. Or alternatively, you can eat on your existing rations.
Were all of the things that the meals that we were able to get, were they all with meat?
Not all of them.
Okay.
There's bread, like soups and stuff and such like that. Yeah, so like cold soups, of course. But yeah, there's variations of meals, shall we say?
Okay.
And you can just pick the meat out of the ones that do have meat in them. So.
But she would just want something that was meatless completely.
Yeah. Vegan apples. There you go.
Vegan apples.
They're
Wait,
apples
you could get non-vegan apples.
Coat them in beef.
Yeah,
They're
they're the apples with worms in them.
Touche.
Okay.
So, I need to know what you guys are going to be eating.
Bark would be sticking to rations. I don't trust anything that grows within like a 30-mile radius of this place, so I'm not eating a thing that anyone's picked up. Just rations for me.
Lisma would probably have one of these meals. They look good.
Alright, go ahead and roll a 1d8 for me. You have gained 1 hit point permanently.
Yay!
Well, now the kid tucks away, I might tuck into one of those meals as well, properly.
Okay, go ahead and roll 1d8 then.
I will be eating nothing.
You've gained 3 hit points. Emron, how many times have you eaten the food?
This is actually the first time, because I fake eat last time. I did the LA eating method.
No, you still had some of the food because you still rolled the hit points.
This is the first time I've rolled hit points.
Hold on. Got your character sheet here. Oh yeah, you're right. I didn't write anything down. So yeah, this is the first time you've eaten. Yeah. It's really good, Emron. Well, like fantastic.
I'm gonna curb myself though. That's all I'm gonna do.
I'll be eating rations and breaking a piece off and putting it on the inside of my jacket to feed that.
Joe Briggs is just gonna have rations.
All right. How many rations do you guys have left?
I'm about to look right now.
I've got 9.
Considering that Cora eats a lot.
Cora's been eating good berries.
I have 9 as well.
I don't actually have any, so I'll probably just partake in good berries then.
I can, if you want rations, I can give you rations too.
Yeah, do you, as a ranger, do you have good berry or do you need some?
Oh, I don't have the spell set, so I was just assuming you'd have quite a few.
Okay. Yeah, well, I mean, I eat quite a few of them in order to.
How many? I believe eat.
I have to eat 6.
All 6 of them.
Yeah, so he makes 10. So I can't. You need like 1, but otherwise you'll get sick, I think. So I'll hand you 1.
Yeah, just
and
pop it
then
in the Tic Tac.
I'll probably eat 2 for right now because I figure I'll get hungry later.
See, this is why no DM likes Leland's Tiny Huts or Goodberry, because all survival or Find Familiar, because all survival aspects of the game just go out the window when you introduce those 3 spells.
I don't know. I think I'm countering it currently with my hunger.
Yeah.
You've got counter hunger.
Don't worry, if I really wanted to counter those specific spells, I'd introduce something that countered those spells, so...
You are the god.
It's true. If he wanted to kill us, he could kill us.
Yeah.
But I don't want to. I don't want to kill you. I want you guys to go on adventures and eat lovely food.
People, correction.
The food that kills us. Drives us
kill you.
insane.
Lovely
It doesn't kill you.
food.
It doesn't kill you at all. It makes you feel very good about yourselves.
I feel very good.
But Lismer's going to start eating people.
All right. So you've all partook. So I believe only Emron and Lismer partake of the food that grows in this area. Is that correct?
Yes, this morning. Yeah.
So you have a number of meals and a number of snacks available to you guys to eat whenever you wish. So, as you gather your things ready for the day and begin to plan your next steps, Vorkus, you have something extra in your inventory that
Ooh.
you didn't put there before.
Where did this come from? How did she sneak in?
Kind of hopped in your pocket.
Yeah, I don't really say anything.
So, what do you guys want to do?
We need to make our way over to Barrenbark, yeah.
How long would one of these meals satiates my hunger?
What?
Like, you just desire 3-course meals, so I'd say you'd have to eat the equivalent of 3 snacks to get a.
Right, so one of these meals is fine, and it's like, yeah. Okay. So it's not like a necessity; it's more of like a that's what I crave.
It's a desire. That's all.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
All right, so Liam, did you put those rations on your page, or do I need to put them in the party loot?
I put them in the party, so there'll be 14 left.
Okay. Thank you.
14 rations.
As you can tell, Barrenbark's hut is another day's travel from where you are.
So we all in agreement that Barrenbark is where we're going now?
I think we probably should, right?
I hope they do good food.
Can we leave him behind, please?
Yes.
Anyone got a problem with us just tying him to a tree?
Just put animals in my veins. Just hook me up to the food and you can go. Alright, so onwards the party travels. Leaving the immediate area behind. And the image and memories of the Chintucks with you. As you continue onwards, when you start approaching the area that you believe belongs to Barrenbark, the trees are a mix of, well, you know, good trees and winter trees. Like, it's definitely quite a little colder in this immediate area. However, there is a well-worn path eventually that into the forest that you get into. Well, it's not really a well-worn, but like clearly there has been movement in the immediate area that forms something of a path. You are able to follow it. I want the group to make a perception check, please, as you move through this forest.
Oh.
Please don't tell me I walk into a tree.
No, your ears will pick up first the growls and snarls of nearby predators. Wolves, cougars, panthers, and the like, each different in their New World way. And at this point, these kinds of creatures are not, shall we say, dangerous to you guys. They do attack, but they are beaten back by you guys repeatedly and quite easily. But as you guys move through this forest, these creatures don't relent on the attack. And whilst you don't, I wouldn't say you guys take any damage in terms of hit points. You guys are all feeling exhausted by the end of the day. You've gone through probably about at least a dozen predator attacks moving through this forest. Just, simple like creatures that just don't know any better, that are that don't know who you guys are. So by the end of the day, you guys are feeling out of breath, muscles are sore, you're a little dirtied from all over. Eventually, Jorfrix, your ears pick up the sound of running water, first and foremost. A good place as any to potentially refill your water skin. You guys press onwards, and eventually you come to a clearing in the forest. And now the path that you have been semi-trailing has now become much more noticeable and much more well-worn. And the area itself is quite idyllic in a sense. On the path there are bits of sticks and stairs carved together. It looks like somebody is forming the rings of a fence, or a wooden fence, around the immediate area. And moving onwards, you can see a large lake ahead of you. In this lake has 3 rickety-looking boats and a dock-like area that is barely even functioning. Like, it looks like only the bare minimum has been created on it. And just before this dock-like area is a small little house, slab-like in nature. Beside it is a small little farm where cabbages, turnips, onions, vegetables, and the like are being grown. There is a wood chopping station out front, and there is a chimney where smoke is rising from the inside. And just in front of this house, you can see an individual, a green half-orc with long auburn hair, kind of bundled up at the back. He is wearing like simple clothes, white shirts, brown trousers, unbuttoned a little. He looks like he's sweating a bit as he's lugging some heavy wood from the wood chopping station to a pile just outside the front door here. He sees all of you guys approach, exhausted as you are, and he doesn't make a move for a weapon, but he does pick up a staff and lean on it a little bit, in the sense that, he is armed to protect himself. As you can tell, that staff is in fact an upended great axe with the blade part on the ground, and he leans onto it and gives you all an inquisitive look. Hello?
I'll come forward, seeing as we're can't go. Evening. How are you?
Not too bad. I ain't got much, but you guys look like you've been for the ringer.
Aye, well, the trail coming up this way is not exactly friendly, shall we say.
Lots of beasties out there, I know that. So, you here to rob me, or you here to rest with me?
We're seeking Baron Bark's hut. I assume you are him?
You found it, and you found me. Name's Baron Bark.
My name's Just Bark.
Hey, Just Bark.
Hey, well, that's a coincidence right there.
It's a surprisingly small world, even if it is new.
Indeed. That's far enough, Mr. Bark. Sorry, I don't know you.
No, that's quite fair. Me and my party are here to rest, not rob.
Well, you're here to rest. I'm fine with that. I do have some terms and conditions.
Stay away.
Jack just frozen for everyone.
If you like to visit
Yeah.
tonight, this area is safe from the beasties out there.
Jack, can you
They
just
don't
start
seem to
over?
bother
You
me,
froze
that's
on.
for sure, it says, if you're here the rest of the night. Alright, so he says he says to you, if you'd like to stay here, well, I do have some terms and conditions. As you can tell, the path here is full of beasties. They are not too particularly nice to people, but this area is safe from them. And I'm more than happy to share that safety with others who are in need of a good rest. But I don't just give away charity. I'd like your help with the chores around here, if that's okay. A day's work for a night's rest. Sound good?
Perfect.
Can I do I want to do an insight check. Can I do an insight?
Yeah, go right ahead.
If he's being truthful.
I believe him.
I shouldn't trust him this much, but I do because he's an Orban. First I've ever met.
Emron, you can't get a very good reading on him, but Zurich, he seems genuinely honest and forthright.
Yeah, I'll just lean into Joprix and say, yeah, he seems like a good boss.
Yeah, it seems only fair to to contribute and help out for some solace. We thank you, kind sir.
Are you gonna try and eat us?
No, I ain't them fucking Shintucks.
Yeah, we came across them and they asked us to do some work for them, and then they tried to eat us. So
yeah, they got a reputation around these parts. I'd best steer clear of them.
I don't think anybody will be steering into most of them anytime soon.
There's still 2 of them out there.
I know. That's why I said most of them.
He looks at you, Cora, and he says, how suspiciously ominous.
I'm just saying that I don't think that most of them will be a problem for you at this point.
Don't be suspicious.
How suspiciously specific.
I flat out say it's okay, we killed all of them but 2.
I stabbed one in the chest.
How terrifyingly blunt.
I find honesty is the best way.
Well, I wouldn't appreciate it if you killed me, so could you like...
As long as you don't try to eat us, I think we're gonna be okay.
I like...
Sorry.
How's that?
Sorry.
He says to you, I like fish, I like cabbages, and I like onions. Don't like people. And I live alone because of that.
Understood.
Oh,
and we only defended ourselves against the Chintuks. We didn't go looking for a fight.
Well, here's how you can help. If you're good with your arms, you can help build. The docks over there. We're trying to get to the other side. If you're good with your hands, you can help build the fence. And if you're good with the grass and the grounds, you can help. You can help tend the fields.
I'll take the first job, whichever one that was.
I'll do the fields.
Do the fields.
I'll help.
Yeah, I'm really bad at all of them.
Say what I.
Well, as long as everybody helps and contributes.
You guys can use your mage hands.
I'll help with the fence, I think.
Yeah, I'll stick with Joprix and do fence.
I'm just trying to ward off the path so that people can walk through a little bit more safely. As you can tell, like I do what I can, but I'm surviving by myself out here. And well, when people come along, such as yourselves, I just put them to work. It's what I've been able to do so far. It's been a good agreement between me and the rest of the world.
I'm gonna
try our best.
I'm gonna walk up to Volkris and just sort of like start to walk past him and go, "He's a delight. We can be the test dummies on the bridge. We can see if the bridge works after they're done with it. That's our job."
On the what? The bridge?
I'm not sure I want to be a test dummy.
Well, then you can be the scientist. And I'll just walk off.
So it's there on I can see a cabbage patch, where she's growing food. Is there anywhere else? Is that the only place she's growing food?
Yeah, he kind of just grows shit for himself, so that's basically what he's referencing to.
Okay. Well, I'm going to cast plant growth on it to make it really grow like lots and lots of food really, really quickly.
Yeah, it grows really quickly. He raises an eyebrow. He doesn't act too surprised. You get the feeling he's like a pretty laid-back, chilled individual. He goes, "Hey, just like that other person. I'm going to be eating pretty for a few days. Thank you very much for that."
Do you need any?
I was going to tell the plants
trees?
how proud she is of them.
Do you need any trees or anything burning out the way? Any leaves away from anywhere?
No, I find the trees are best. I like the trees where they are. They're pretty scenic.
Do you need any leaves off the path? I'm very good at blowing leaves around.
Hey, if that's what you want to do, that's what you can do.
I cast Hoarding Wind, and I just sit in the middle of the path.
Hey, would you look at that? We got ourselves a fine little leaf blower. Look at her face. She's so happy. She looks like this is the first time she's done something like that, and it's been useful.
It's been useful. I've read everyone's back. Can I cast Hoarding Wind?
So,
friend, do you have any work that might require a large beast of burden?
You can carry the wood, I guess.
Sure.
You don't look like a big beast of burden, however.
I don't right now.
Are zombies intelligent enough to carry wood? Doesn't seem like a taxing job.
Yeah, they'd be able to do it.
I would direct them to start shuttling wood.
Alright, let me just go grab their tokens. So, he doesn't say anything about Hart and Wenos gathering wood, but he's certainly like, don't see that every day.
You recognise him?
Yeah, I was just going to say that.
Oh, I recognize the old man.
Ah, yes, Parchintook. Well, as I said, we had to defend ourselves.
I can imagine.
Waste not, want not is my motto.
Yeah, I dealt with him and his son on occasion. I gave them respite. They probably didn't deserve it, but you know, I got my code. You know, help out everyone. Maybe help out everyone, and maybe one day everyone will help out you. I doubt it, but you know, man's got to have a code.
An honourable code, and definitely worth a try.
How did you come to be out here by yourself? You're the first half-orc I've seen in weeks. I heard they all lived on the Fire Islands.
I don't know nothing about the Fire Islands. No, I mean, I came here from the New World, just seeking to get away from everyone, really. I just kept on walking and walking and walking until I just couldn't hear people no more. And I came here, found this place, found it was nice and open, like the grass on my feet, like the fish in the stream. Got myself a nice little place, and people come along on occasion. I mean, there's something about this area, the beasties. I mean, sometimes I go out into the forest and the beasties, they leave me alone. I don't know why, but hey, you know, that means I can offer sanctuary to people. But whilst you're here, those beasties out there, they ain't gonna stop coming. Well, they'll stop coming. They won't get you here.
You don't know what keeps them away from this place?
Nope. No, I think they just stay away from me, to be honest. Because even when I go out into the forest, they leave me alone.
We could all be so lucky.
Oh well, I share that luck with others. So you got 24 hours here, and then I expect you to be on your way.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. If you guys have got any gifts, I'd be happy to accept them.
Have an apple.
Yeah, I was just going to say, can I get an apple out and give him an apple?
We got food.
Thank you very much. I'm growing my own food, but
it's the most delicious apple that I've ever tasted. I think you're going to enjoy this one.
Before he even takes a bite, can I just slap the apple out of his hand and just go, "Don't eat the fruit"? It's not.
What's wrong with you, Bark?
What's
You've
wrong with
eaten
the
this
food?
apple before. Don't.
Yeah, and I
Don't
shouldn't have
not
very much.
put
Stop
out.
giving people the bad food.
What's wrong with
Don't
the
trust
apple?
anything he eats. Trust me.
This man is
It's-
strictly on a carnivore diet.
I'm going to put my hand over Bark's face and push out the way, and I'm going to
I would
ask.
like to see everyone try to do that.
I'm going to ask Mr. Barenbach. You said someone else cast a similar spell on this field. Who was that?
Red tiefling woman.
Oh, I look at Cora.
Did she
What was
have
her name?
friends with her?
She had a few friends with her. They look like they've been through the ringer, pretty much like you guys had. Lots of beasties out there. Gave them my terms, my conditions. They accepted, and then they moved on after a day.
Was a tiefling called Nature, by any chance?
Probably. I don't really learn people's names.
How long ago was that? Did they visit you?
That was probably about half a moon cycle ago.
How long's that, guys?
2 weeks.
15 days.
Half a month.
Okay. Ooh, they're quite far ahead. Did they say where they were going, or which direction they were heading?
I did not ask. All I know is that they needed a little bit of help, and I offered them sanctuary. Just like you folks need a little bit of help, and I'm offering you sanctuary.
And we happily accept that sanctuary, even.
Sorry, what did you say, Buck? Buck, sorry, I didn't catch that. What did you say?
Oh, sorry. I just said we happily accept that sanctuary. I'm just going to start doing whatever you asked to do. The digging.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, the choice he basically needs help with is basically the logging of the wood, the tending to the fields, the building of the bridge, and the building of the fence. Emron, you helped grow the plants. You are very proud of yourself. Baron Buck does explain that it doesn't stop there. Now you need to pick the plants, trim them down, make them manageable, get the foods, clean the food. Basically tend to it.
Prepare. That's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't just grow it. You just have to. You have to do all the other motions as well. He doesn't stop working, but you can definitely tell that, because you guys are doing all of this stuff for him, he is able to spend a few minutes just with his feet up and just appreciating the fact that he has a little bit of help now. He seems to be on the level. He's just a guy who's out here surviving by himself. He realizes that he hasn't got a good luck compared to in regards to the beasts of the forest that attack everybody, and they just don't seem to attack people here. So he spreads out with people.
I'm going to say to Cora, actually, because we're paired up, aren't we, me and Cora? Cora, what was the whole point of us being here? Just offer free labor? Or is there something we're meant to do?
So we were supposed to arrange a meeting with Vraster and Barenbark, and then I think Barenbark had information on the OG way. So I think, even if you showed him your bag of holding, because that's an OG way design, right? Maybe you could use that as an opening to talk to him about it.
Oh, okay. Let's do that later when we get together.
Emron, you take a point of damage as one of the plants the vines whip you across the leg.
Okay. How many points?
Just 1 point.
1 point damage.
It stings ow sort of thing.
Can we did it on purpose, or just because his plant growth is making it go crazy?
Oh no, the plants are still. The plant just like that.
So Cora's gonna take a step back. I don't know where the plant is, but she doesn't want to get hit by the plant, and she's gonna look at the plant, whichever one it was, and say, please don't hurt my friend, and try and persuade it to not
you don't have any means to understand them back, is that right?
Right. So I have
go ahead and make a persuasion. Yeah, go ahead and make a persuasion roll then. At advantage.
Is persuasion charisma, so I have 1, 2.
Ooh.
Okay. You think you convinced the plant not to hit Emron again?
Okay.
Or Chris would be like stood a little bit further back, just like flicking through notes, just like not talking to them. Then suddenly like, Ellenbach, have you ever heard of Monk's Rest Woods? It's supposed to be near a giant mountain somewhere.
Yeah, it's out west somewhere.
I'll turn to the rest of the party and say, I'm pretty sure that's where nature was going. That's what the last notes that we've got was nature set up to investigate this Monk's Rest Woods.
It's old, know that much. Yeah, I've spoken to a few people about it. Past the
Thank you very much.
It's past the way line. I know that much.
Way line?
Yeah, the way line.
What's the way line?
Oh, you guys must be new to the area. The way line is the boxed area of the new world that we're all in. Like, there's a certain point when you go further north or further west that there is something that just prevents people from going beyond it. I've never seen it myself. People describe it differently on occasions. Either it's a physical barrier, or it's some kind of enchantment, or it's just somebody there that tells them to turn around and go the other way and they feel compelled to do so. But there is people have been calling it the way line. And I know that it's Monk's Rest Wood. I know that much. I know that it is beyond that way line. I know that much.
Oh. So they would have to try and cross that barrier in order to...
Well, I don't even know if it's a barrier. I don't know what it is. I just know that there is a certain point that people just go onwards.
Interesting. That red tiefling woman, did she have a really big guy who's bald with a lot of tattoos with her?
No. He came.
No, Dargon wasn't with her because the notes specifically say that she went on her own.
Yeah, I know. I didn't know if he came back at some point after the notes were written.
No. They had a few hooded people with them, mainly humans, half elves, one orc with them.
Did that orc have a symbol like this? And I'm gonna point to Bark wherever he is. Bark.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Did they?
Carry on, Cora.
Did he look like he was maybe hurt more than the rest of them?
He had a few cuts and bruises on him. Yep.
Did he seem to be happy to be with them?
To be told, I didn't inquire that much. Didn't speak to him.
Okay, thank you.
Did you ever hear it? Did you ever hear it? Well, did you ever hear a name spoken to him?
Something with a T. Thanos, maybe.
Thanos?
Would that ring any bells in my head?
Yeah. You're aware of Thanos of the Blackburn. He's a half orc. You know that he came to the New World for exactly the same reason as you did.
Did I know him well, or was it just sort of like because we're the same group?
He's another Blackburn.
Yeah.
But you didn't know him particularly well. You have met him before, however.
Yeah. And you say they went to this Monk's Wood with the tiefling.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. That's very, very helpful.
That's no problem at all. Well, I'll let you all get on with your chores, and I ain't got a whole lot of room in my hut. Yeah, but you can stay in there unless you want to stay out in the stars tonight. Hey, I've got plenty of blankets so you can stay warm. And yeah, all right. Well, let's all get to work for the rest of the day. We ain't got much of our sunlight left. Let's do what we can.
Do you know that some of your plants are a little feisty? Do you have any ways to deal with that, or do they just not like strangers? Should I offer them more praise?
What are you talking about?
Oh, and then I'd point to whichever, plant it was and I say, this one's vine, reached out and whipped my friend across the ankle. I asked it not to do that again, and it hasn't repeated it, but yeah.
You're weird. He walks away.
Okay. Well, I didn't want you to get hurt when you were harvesting your plants, so.
So, the party goes about fixing their chores, having a rest, like, from the pressures or the dangers of the forest. And strange things seem to happen around this place. But what matters is strange things. Find that out on the next session.